On air, don't care, broadcast beware. I'ma say some wild shit, you know when and where. We not your average bears, we don't mind the glares. Keep your escalator, I prefer the stairs. My ego bigger than the Holy Cathedral or the American Airlines when it's loaded with people. I can't sit in the background when I am the feature. On air, don't care, it's nice to meet you. I said sit in the background if I am the feature. It's on air, don't care, it's nice to meet you. Showman.
You know what it is, it's on there, don't care. Two wild brown dudes with no hair, don't care. Just some brothers, different mothers, bringing flavor to mess with. Giving all the entertainment you can see on the bandwidth. It don't matter what the chatter is, we spilling on the businesses. We put you on the spot and drop it like a pop quiz. It's Blue Label Johnny and Shawn K, the showman. With Hagrid the plug, making history like the Romans, y'all. Come on. You know we're making history, let's do this, come on. Hey, turn it up, bring it up, let's go, come on.
That was fresh.
What it is, what it do, I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K, the showman. Welcome to On Air, Don't Care. And of course, our man behind the screens, our beautiful, burly, giant man of a producer, Jason Dyer, Deep Video Live, a.k.a. Hagrid the Plug. Let's give it up. Welcome, everybody, to the library bar. We are here.
How you doing? How's everybody doing?
We out here, bro.
Yo, to the fact that this is like, there's a crazy like heat advisory that's happening right now in DFW or Texas, I guess. I'm so happy the air conditioning is fixed. Shout out to the library.
Shout out to the library bar, the home of On Air Don't Care.
God bless that man for putting the investment he did to get this air conditioning in and going, y'all. Yes, man, I'm coming off since last week.
It's been a week.
It's been
a week,
fellas.
fellas.
Last week was the greatest fucking episode ever. Yo,
I mean, you know, we've called back to some episodes, but like,
yes,
that was one for the one for the record books.
Let's give it up for John for being on it with those damn clips
bad,
and
brother.
shit like that.
Not bad, brother.
Giving all those clips out after last week's big blow up, post 4th of July blow up with Alex Stein, primetime Alex Stein. That was a whole lot of fun.
I do want to say though, I mean, as funny as it is, and as bad as he looked, I much would have rather having an actual dialogue. Because,
that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted.
Even if we can assume that he was not happy with his performance, but I think he would have been even less happy if we would have actually had a real discussion about these topics.
Yeah.
I think it would have been even worse for him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ultimately though, there was mistakes made on
both sides.
On both sides. But you know, if Hagrid didn't open up his emotional mouth on this motherfucker and shit, he wouldn't have had that blow.
We all do that from time to time.
But Hagrid though, dude, as many times as I rewatched that segment, I don't know what's going on with my mic. All right. I don't know. As many times that I've rewatched that segment, Hagrid came with it though.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Hagrid came with it. I was like, that is my boy.
He was not ready for the smoke. I could say that.
Yeah. Alex Stein definitely wasn't, and like, just the realization of like where he was playing with it, that I didn't realize at first, and I noticed at the end. I was like, man, hats off to you, Hagrid. I was like, dude, I can't wait till you hit up the stand-up stage and start doing those open mics, dog. Mm-hmm. And we had a whole conversation about that.
Yeah.
By the way, I think I finally convinced our boy to finally do karaoke one day.
Yeah, he came at it like karaoke was the fucking truth, dude. He was like, it's gonna help you get to that mental space where you can dance on your feet.
Because that's your biggest battle. That's your
fair.
biggest battle. That's why you haven't jumped on and done any stand-up yet.
Fair enough.
Tell me I'm wrong. So like, but this is a guy that's also talked the most shit about karaoke. Like he's trying to interrupt.
Really?
He's trying to some scale, you've wanted to interrupt the karaoke industry, even though me and this guy.
Oh, what I said is that this podcast shit is next
this
gen,
podcast shit is gonna interrupt the karaoke industry, and I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. But when I told him that like the biggest thing that you battle with is like getting out of the mental headspace of being on stage and just being out of your box and just being comfortable, karaoke is that stepping stone. Because as we are setting up for this shit, like there's like old 90s or 2000 throwback songs, and like
see how he's getting an old
this
joke in
dude
right
is
there?
singing, and we're like singing along with him. I know he's got it in him.
Old joke in, bro.
I know he's got
that
it. So
shit in
like
there.
all that shit he was saying he was never gonna do karaoke after
I
last
told
week.
you would have a better shot of me performing an original song for you than getting me on a karaoke stage. That's what I said.
I'll take both. I'll take either. I'll take either first. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna walk in here on a Thursday.
Well, once I get one, I'm gonna get the other,
dude.
bro.
That's
Once I get one, I'm gonna get the other.
Yeah, fair.
Well, yeah. And then little advancements here at the library bar after last night, because every Tuesday, because we had moved the show from bi-weekly
Tuesdays to Wednesdays.
right?
So every
and
Wednesday,
so Tuesdays became like karaoke, but with a mix of something. And we've been doing karaoke open mic, and then last night karaoke bingo. We are officially now going to be strictly karaoke bingo every Tuesday now. Because it's a jump, man. Listen, I gave an opportunity for these DFW like artists and stuff to come out and showcase, and they didn't do anything. Like they didn't give them, or some even like saw it, and if it was like a little bit slower than their liking, they just would walk out. I'm like, okay. I mean,
that was that.
Yeah. So I mean, either way, like I presented the opportunity. It wasn't taken advantage of. It's not being taken advantage of. Karaoke is the only thing that's really holding those nights together. So, but karaoke bingo though has been a live atmosphere. We've been getting people just coming in, even people that just like. Some people leave, and then other people take over their cards who just walked in, and so they're at a close chance to win. You know what I mean? Like holding out, like on the patience that the other people have and shit. So we're having fun. It's coming up and stuff. So yeah, man. Is that the mic? Is that the mic that's going?
Yeah, let me sneak in there and see if I can't check your connection.
Yeah, get your sexy ass in this main cam. All right, well, do you have any subjects? I do have something, but do you have any subjects?
Nah, go ahead. Let's go segue into what do you want to talk about?
You know what, man? I gotta give a shout out to my number one GM homie up in this biatch, Chris Bloomquist, because we have a very close relationship. Outside the working relationship, which is just fire, we have a very close relationship. He is one of my closest homies here in DFW. And we discovered something about our friendship because we both been in the bar and restaurant industry for as long as we have. One thing that's done is the art of towel whipping. And Chris is a very strong man, okay? And I've done my fair share of towel whipping and stuff and I have it, but I've been whipped. And then there's those dudes who have overexcited strength that they can't quantify. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When Chris has to get the high score on that punching bag game, he knows the force he's put it in, but that is overexcited strength. Where even when you go in 50%, it's still
I call it that grandpa strength, dude. He's got such natural musculature over there.
Yeah. And he's got it in there, but there's an excitement and a psychoticness in his eyes when he's whipping that towel towards me, and it put fear. Look, he's giving me the eyes right now. But I will say this: it did inspire me though, because right now we have certain competitive sports like slap boxing, right? Like slap fighting. That has become a thing. Slap fighting.
Sure.
So a towel whipping competition. I swear to God, Chris. Back up, though. Stop it. We're alive.
It's a small towel. It doesn't have the reach you're looking for.
It doesn't have the snap either.
Yo, but you know what, though? I know he probably would. Because this is what he was doing. This is what was, kind of triggering me, is that his accuracy, he was literally whipping consistently an inch from my leg, right? And just the water vapor from the towel was, spitting on my, legs. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it, but
no,
I
sir,
imagine
I don't like it.
That would be crazy if there was a competition, a towel whipping competition, and it's you do it against the back, so it's back whipping, style. There's
this sounds problematic.
No, but it's comedic.
I think you're giving Alex Stein his next bit.
It's
comedic. What it sounds like.
Or maybe on the front, but you can't do the face, right? You can't whip the face, but you can choose maybe either the front or the back of the body. But due to the contact and the welt and all that, then you can get a bonus spray added. Judges give you a spray on the towel, which gives it more whippage to hurt. You know what I mean? And stuff. And then the first person that gives up is out. You know what I mean? Because imagine if you had the accuracy with the towel and you're nailing the same spot, right? Doc. That'll make anybody quit. 100%. So, just what? Hag, what are you doing? Okay. Chris got me paranoid and shit, man.
You need to calm down,
Chris
son.
got me paranoid, man. I feel Chris got he's got his other people working just to just to get me working. But yeah, that was an idea that came across my fear of something.
I was just doing my job, boys, making sure everybody looked good up there.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess no thoughts, no rebuttal, gentlemen. I'm just.
I mean, it sounds like an unsounded fear. I mean, like,
I
think I got over that when I was like, in middle school. So I mean.
But it doesn't exist. I mean, you know what?
What is with your mic?
Chris, you with John.
Is it mine or his?
It's his.
John, and if he's like, oh, that ain't shit, then whatever. Then I won't worry about it. But I'm for sure it is going to, it's going to happen. Where it's going to be a screamer. It's going to be a pain of a screamer. But okay? I was unsure it was crackling in my.
You should be good.
Okay, cool.
We'll see.
Cool. Well, yeah. So it doesn't exist. Towel whipping competition. It doesn't exist right now, and I think that's something you could see on ESPN.
I mean, look, start it off. Be the change you want to see in the world, champ.
I mean, I'm just saying, there's an opportunity if any promoters want to, get together and stuff, help with these logistics. But, yeah,
we're
that's pretty much it.
we're like losing you here and there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this audio thing. Oh, yeah, that is the cumulative thing because it is like crackling in my headphones and on the outside.
John, take over for him. I'm going to see if we can't fix something real quick.
What'd you say?
Take over for him. I'm going to see if we can't fix this real quick.
Yeah.
So yeah, towel whooping sounds like a horrible contest idea. But you know what I'm saying, if you want to see it happen, like maybe I'm wrong and maybe it'll crack off and be like the new sport they enter in the Olympics.
I think it'd be entertaining. To be honest with you, I just think it'd be very entertaining.
I mean, it's not anything I want to take part in, but it would definitely be entertaining.
Yeah, that's the comical sense of it. It's not like the
I mean, it's just like them slap competitions. That doesn't look like anything I would want to compete in, but still people line up. So I mean, like
it's like entertainment on a different level. That shit is hardcore as hell.
Like that shit is.
Oh my Lanta. What is going on?
What is going on?
Do we want to take a quick break and then maybe we can? Yeah. All right.
Let's do that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break for some technical issues. We'll be right back.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K, the Showman, y'all. We apologize for the quick technical break that we did, but hopefully you guys can hear me now more clear.
It sounds better, right?
And it sounds better. It sounds way better on my end. So that's why a lot of technical issues. First time that we've ever had to do a technical break. But yeah,
you may want to turn Shawn's mic down just a tad.
Just a tad bit. You can turn me down just a little bit.
I got you.
He's a bit hot. And me up, or at least my headphones.
Yeah.
Maybe my headphones.
Yeah. Even my voice was too loud for me.
Got a little juice for your headphones.
Check. Oh, that's good. Yeah.
So right before the break and stuff like that, I was talking about a towel whipping competition, variables that you can get the
towel. But I feel like you have to compete in it if you really want this to take off.
I'll host it.
I know, but the first one you should be in it.
Ryan Seacrest is the host of American Idol. I never heard him sing once.
I feel like you'll get eliminated first round, so you can still host. You know what I'm saying? So
no. There's no need for me to be in an elimination standard. I'm just saying, as a host, you don't need to be that person. You don't need to be in
the second and third.
No,
I feel like you'd be the host to the face and everything, but but that's what I'm saying. You'll be even better the face of the league is if you competed in the first one, and then in 10 years deep you can come back. It's a whole thing, man.
Not really.
Yeah, I don't think you're invested in the success of this league.
No, ultimately, dude, you're just I get what you're doing. I understand what you're doing for the sake of the show right now.
What's that?
Ultimately trying to get me in a predicament that I don't want to be in, and I'm trying to.
Well, I've already stated that I don't want to be in it, so anyone
it's not like I've never been whipped by a towel. I've been whipped by a towel before.
What's the big deal?
No, because it's Chris. It's coming from Chris.
He's too powerful.
So make sure Chris doesn't compete in the first one.
Yeah, he should compete. He'd be a champion. I think he'd be a champion.
Well, I know, but this way you'll compete in the first one is if Chris doesn't compete.
Huh? No. No. Chris, no, I'm not. I don't need to. I don't need to. I created this concept, yo. I'm the brainchild, y'all. Brainchild need to get his brains
what
dirty.
better way to be the face is to actually compete?
I'm a businessman, y'all. Listen, y'all.
You never watched The Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger?
That's the one right there.
Chill.
Them past dudes were the ones that were in the Running Man competition.
I know how to do the Running Man.
You missing out.
I can even do the Running Man while I'm sitting down, dude. You can't even see my bottom half. It'll look like I'm doing the Running Man, right? I know about that Running Man right there, bro. What you mean?
I guess.
I don't hear about it. But yeah, so how was y'all's week, gentlemen? Outside in your outside lives, anything?
Mash Lewis's album release party was last night.
Go?
It was all right. It was all right. He kind of whipped it out pretty fast. There was some people out there. He had some comics, had some friends out there.
Shout out to our homie Mash Lewis. He actually put the music video out, which was done by
DIA Media.
Yours truly, right over here, DIA Media. That's right. Deep Video had nothing to do with that shit.
Not a damn.
Not a damn. But
y'all definitely go check it out. It's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. Not saying I'm gay.
I gotta give him my boy's making a couple charts. He's making it on a couple playlists.
On a couple playlists, yeah.
He's on Hip Hop Caviar right now. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? So
boy's nice. I ain't surprised.
We knew it, and actually when Michael Mash Lewis came to talk to us. Not only was it not saying him gay, he gave us a projection of his entire album that he's releasing. And I'm telling you right now, my boy, we'll both listen to it. We're very critical, very honest.
He's got songs.
And the nice thing he enjoyed was we had such there was a camaraderie. Even though we had conversations, we had discussions on different variables, and and trying to create certain images and whatnot, but
that happens with different creative visions.
Exactly, but there was a collective that we always kind of came and we're like, or we would try both ways and see what fit better, but ultimately I think that result was really to the best of what we imagined and envisioned for that music video. It's funny and it delivers exactly what it's supposed to be, and I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens for our boy Mash Lewis. Hopefully, one of these Wednesdays, he's got to get his ass out here.
Oh yeah, most
He'll
definitely.
perform that shit live. You know, I know he will.
Yeah,
too.
there was but right before his release party, there was and I don't know the name of the podcast. That's on me. Not that I don't want to plug them, but they were filming there at Royal Lane Studios, and Mash Lewis, aka Michael Henry, went on the show. They were asking him questions. He did his little thing and rapped live on the podcast. I was like, oh, my man really like doing his little thing out there. So like,
yeah, he's got some very funny concepts. And the funny thing is that like, what's special about this album is that this is going to be the only like rap comedy album, because he actually has he's a legit rapper.
He's also got a whole other
he's got
like normal hip hop album in the chamber.
I'm pretty sure that I'm confident that everything after this is simply just hip hop music. It's just
I mean,
him
I don't
rapping.
know if everything, but it's like he already has this other album. Not to say he won't ever do another comedy album, but he's already got another album ready to go.
That says a lot, man. That says a lot. So I mean, y'all,
it's a incredible work ethic.
And yeah, be on the lookout for my boy, because I mean, I'm telling you right now,
like kind of like us, like when that man gets a team around him, you know what I'm saying, like to spread the workload, like he's gonna see some growth.
Yeah, outside of the biased nature of the fact that he has us as his media team.
Well, I mean, but like I'm talking about like on the other end, not just on content creation, but like on. We
would be way more critical of our artists, like if we weren't feeling it at all. But but it's not the story of Michael Henry and stuff, because it's like there's a lot of things that we brought that even was beyond what he was thinking. But ultimately, as a collective, I'm excited. I'm excited for what he's going to be putting out, and hopefully soon, maybe next week, we can get him on the show and we can have him showcase his stuff. And I believe that Haggards, you said that you had nobody signed up for the thing yet. I don't see any new responses, but you said that maybe you had some musical homies might possibly coming through today, right?
Yeah, that's accurate. We've got Zach Owens, aka Zoe817, coming through. This cat is going to be putting on a comedy show out at the Halton Theater. I had the privilege of taking a look at his music, and it was actually pretty groovy, dude. Like, there we go, finally got the camera to work. And be reaching into the aether. Come to me, focus. Yeah, no, so Zach should be here soon. He actually did an interesting charity raising thing here, where he raised money for a cat in a circle called Blind Prodigy.
Oh, nice.
Had like a dude with a Lambo come out and give him a ride and stuff. So I'm curious about that story. What else is going there? And with any luck, we'll be able to actually queue up a video from some of the stuff he's got coming out there.
Nice.
So that's that move.
Yeah, I love that, dude. I just love though his starting presentation of the video, of like the camera angle, and it's just like, and so we got this guy, he's coming in right now, and
you're a wizard.
I'm trying,
and he's like, it's almost like you're petting the screen, like breaking the fourth wall and petting the screen.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. But hopefully, I mean, this is actually a pretty active bar. Last night was popping, but we have a couple crowds and people, people having their
Let me talk to you about
drinks.
another potential guest that we have coming out here today.
Oh, yeah, why not?
Hopefully, we're going to have Dakota Vega, one of the featured artists from the Sounds of Deep Ellum vinyl that I showed off a couple weeks ago, popping through after a DJ gig.
Yeah,
nice.
You've been had some dope artists coming through.
So hopefully, we'll be able to have more conversation about that event at the House of Blues on July 29th. And
great venue.
We'll see what we can get popping off here tonight with our randos in the bar.
Hell yeah. Well, I definitely love the randos. I love the randos, but mostly we love the rando females, because I feel like we've had more substance from female context. Like,
not that we haven't had good male guests,
right.
but I agree with you. Usually the good conversations have came from our female guests.
Yeah, we've had some deep moments, like with our like female guests. I feel like with the guys, like it's more we're just dudes shooting the shit for the most part, right? And so like,
and not to say that can't be a good conversation.
It's not that it isn't a good conversation, but we've gotten like deep and had very deep conversations with some females, bringing in some of their issues and shit. And even a couple of the clips that you might see on our social media, on the platforms, is our conversation with Quinn Waters. Which she tweeted you.
Yep.
She tweeted you.
She had some very nice things to say about about our show. I definitely appreciate those things.
Yeah, and if you don't already know who Quinn Waters
Google
is,
her, but make sure you're not at work. Make sure you're not at work.
This is an
NSFW.
NSFW Google, all right? NSFW Google of Quinn Waters.
She has an extensive
catalog.
Yes, thank you. That was a great word. She has an extensive catalog.
Yes. So
verified performer.
Yeah. And
verified,
very
performer.
verified. Yes. You can subscribe if you feel.
She has multiple platforms by which you can
subscribe.
Which we need to get on some of that. We need to get on some of those.
Yeah.
Some of that shit our damn selves. Maybe not to the exact degree, but in business sentimentality.
Absolutely.
But so, like, since we don't have a guest lined up right now, I do want to talk about something, and it was something I've heard about it. Like, I've heard about it in the news, but then I heard about I was listening to Flagrant today, and they were talking about it. But so the things going on with Jonah Hill and his girl. I don't know, like his girlfriend.
I heard
you guys
something.
Were aware.
I saw there was like messages or something that he had sent her.
So I guess I'm not sure who shared it. Maybe it was her. Maybe it was her friends or something. But like, basically, he set down what he considers his boundaries, like such as like, you know, she wears very small swimwear when she goes surfing. She's surfing around a lot of guys. He doesn't want her, like, you know, like he's like, those things are okay, but he's not comfortable with his girlfriend doing those things. So like, now I do a show with two gentlemen who are in relationships, so I wanted to hear your take on it, like how you feel about that.
I definitely want to look up the context of, you know, like pretty much what.
So she's a surfer,
right?
And like,
right.
she's not. I mean, she's not like.
But I'm sure that she has more of a male-dominated crew that she's surfing with.
I mean, that's just it's a male-dominated. I mean, surfing is male-dominated. So like,
sure. Okay.
And she wears very, very skimpy bikini wear when she surfs. Like, if you see her IG, like cheeks is out like all day long.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm indifferent because it's like there's two sides of it. Like, now, if it's what's her motive? Like, I would want to know, like, because if she's a passionate surfer, like, and you know she's wearing these outfits and all that kind of.
And mind you, she was doing this. Like, I think they met surfing, in fact.
Right.
So like, she dressed like this and everything else prior to the relationship. She's not doing anything new that she didn't do before they were in a relationship.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so like, I guess that this is where I see it go both ways, because for him, he should understand. He probably knew exactly what he was getting into. You're not going to change these expectations when you jumped into a relationship with this woman who's doing those very things that now you have a problem with. She did those very things before she met you. Like, who are you to fucking now say, like, oh, now that you're with me, you can't fucking do that shit? I mean, that's bitch shit. Like, I don't believe in that, right? Like, now, if it's something like that, to like something, let's call it a toxic habit or something like that, right? That she was doing prior, and then ultimately trying to shift that now that you're in a relationship and changing a certain toxic habit. That's one thing. But, you know, like, for this is something that is probably her passion. She likes to do, obviously. And if she was wearing those outfits and that's her comfort zone and that's where she was at, like, I don't think that's ever something that, you know, you would think to negotiate going into a relationship. But I don't think if he's trying to change something that he already knew, then, like, who the fuck is he to do that, you know?
Hagrid, how do you weigh in?
So my stance on that is the guy knew what he's getting into.
Yeah.
We're talking about another human being in general, and I think with that comes a certain expectation of autonomy. I think that maybe this dude is channeling some insecurities and projecting some shit that he's not cool with based on his entire background of coming up as a super chubs and then losing the weight and then being focused on how people handle talking about his particular body image. I think he wants more control over how people deal with him and more control over how people deal with those associated with him.
Yeah.
Because of that bullshit, honestly.
Well, have you guys ever seen his documentary on Netflix? It's called like Stutz, or it's a documentary of him and his therapist. And I think
it's a documentary?
It's a documentary, yeah.
No, I haven't seen
That sounds rough.
Yeah, it's a documentary or a docu-series, but it is a documentary, right? And I believe his therapist is like, he was kind of like in some sort of terminal state maybe, or like maybe had like a disease kind of like debilitating that he was just going to be like declining at some point and wouldn't be able to be his therapist anymore. But it was a very interesting documentary, and it's kind of like, I can imagine him having to go through a lot of just natural psychological issues, right? Because he was typecasted as like that funny fat character type of deal, and then like I've seen interviews where, you know, people just naturally weren't taking him seriously, or they say like insulting compliments type of deal, you know? I'm sure like I think Kimmel has done it numerous times. He was funnier when
he was fat.
Yeah. Or like he was just like, I think Kimmel said something like, "Oh, you smell good today." Like that's, like it was like a shocking thing. And he's like, "Why is that?" I felt Jonah in that moment. You know what I mean? I felt Jonah Hill in that moment. You know, but you know, it's kind of like, regardless, when you're talking about the standpoint of a relationship, like you can't just have a relationship being able to change the qualities that you saw for that person.
Like, dude, like. These are the things that do you even need to be with this woman?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's like in the messages, he's like, you know, he's like, I'm not saying this is wrong, blah blah, but these are my boundaries. Cool, but then you have to be mature and adult enough to go, this is not the woman that I need to be in a relationship. Like to me, like, yes, there are arguably bad and good things that you could be doing or not doing in, like, as a person, much less a relationship. But regardless, it's like, if someone is doing something you don't agree with, then that's not the person
that's
you
not
need
the person
to be.
for you. Exactly.
Yeah, right. I mean, like, you're nobody to tell somebody else that, I mean, unless it's like literally harming their life, you know what I'm saying? You know, their health. Like, but other than that, like, you don't have the right to tell somebody, like, you can give me, like, look, I don't feel like this is in your best interest.
Right.
And if you continue to do these things, I don't think I can be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that. But
that
to be
should
like,
be established.
You don't need to do this.
Yeah,
like because he kind of even made, like, he pseudo like slut shamed her, like, you know, in the messages, like, you know, you're wearing these skimpy bikini. But like, look, dude, like, if your girl likes to wear skimpy bikinis, then, and you don't like your girl to wear skimpy, then you need to find a girl who doesn't like to wear skimpy bikinis. Like, it's not that hard. Like, just because you like somebody, doesn't mean that's the person for you, because how do they feel about the situation? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm going to definitely look up the context. I'm currently also sharing all of the links through my IG stories. A lot of people watch my stories, so simultaneously do that. But I do want to see the context of what he was writing, because I knew it blew up on a socialistic standpoint on social media, being like, oh, Jonah Hill's being this controlling boyfriend, like, that has like these rules.
I mean, I wouldn't, controlling is a bridge too far, but toxic, definitely toxic. But I mean, because he's definitely framing it in like, you know, your choice type of thing. But the mannerism is like done in a toxic way.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, ultimately, guy, you're too old to be like asking a girl to change for you.
Right.
You should have enough. You should have enough sense to know.
She's not like super young, is she?
No, but it doesn't matter. I'm saying he's at an age that he should know if this girl is not like. Why do you even have to like asking her to change? Just have enough sense to be like, yo, I like you, but you know, like maybe we should just be friends, or this isn't working out for me. Like, you got to be old enough to have that fucking kind of sense.
Yeah. Well, I mean, either way. Whether they figure it the fuck out or not, ultimately, every relationship is in its own right. Like,
every relationship is its own beast. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it only matters the context of the people involved in any particular relationship. But obviously, those two people are not on the same page.
It's the shitty thing also of like having your shit on blast, right? Like having your personal life on blast. I mean, it's the name of the game. It's like, we are very well in full like retrospect that could be a possibility of, depending on the growth of the show.
If you succeed in one of your many ventures, that may be something you gotta fucking deal with.
Yeah, and I even through my agency of like different casting roles and stuff, like there is an intrigue of looking into like interracial, like instant family type of couples or marriages that are coming together So, I mean, like, I thought of the concept of, like, possibly doing a reality show, like, once Pilar and her kids, like, come out here, just because, like, people have so many questions, and I just, like, if you have a video that you show, okay, watch that, and it explains everything, you know? I don't have to just keep repeating myself, like, these same general shit. I just don't like it anymore, right? So, but the other side of it, too, is that, like, the damaging repercussions of having such a public eye of that and what it can do to the kids.
Yeah.
And that, I mean, like, if it was just me and Pilar, like, fine. I think that her and I could handle that.
See, I think the modern version of that are the people that do, like, the family TikToks. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they check in and da-da-da-da. It's almost the modern version of those, of, like, the reality shows they used to see on
but, I mean, I think in the end, too, there's, like, I do like the aspect of, like, at least accountability to some sense where there's like everything is somewhat taped or a majority of your life is taped.
Yeah, I mean, the majority of these family situation reality shows are scripted, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Like 99% of them are scripted.
But then again, it's like based on the popularity, then you have just a general social, like, paparazzi type of news that come out that has it has some sort of balance where you can see the truth between what is captured within, like, a TMZ clip and what's on their show. You know what I mean? You know what's scripted, and then you know, like, oh, this is a story. But they have to intertwine. You know what I'm saying?
I know it's scripted, but dude, many of the people that are fans of these things,
but I mean, it's scripted
do not know these things are scripted.
Yeah,
they do not
know.
But
it's scripted though towards, like, real life variables within their life.
Like, they're inspired by the things that are going on in real life, but, like, they're where they're going, who's gonna be there. All these things are predetermined. It's not like, oh shit, this motherfucker just walked in the library. But no. The producers and everybody, like, planned for us to be here. The dude we got beef with to walk in the door, like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is, like, on reality shows. All that shit's scripted. You know, they're feeding you alcohol so you'll be more fucking
more
fucking drunk
shit.
and shit. Yeah. So I mean, like, all that shit is fun. It's damn near a sitcom.
It makes me curious on what the alcohol budget is on the Kardashians. Like, I'm sure, like, it's in there, like,
Ryan Seacrest Productions. Millions of dollars. They probably get donated liquor, okay? You know what I'm saying? Just to be in the show.
Right.
In the background is fucking they get paid for.
Just the, man, I would if I were to put myself in a reality show situation with, like, my new, like, family, like, circumstances that are going to be coming, I feel like I would have to be so actually conscious and calculated on, like, what the variables that, like, the kids have to deal with and stuff. Because, like, Emmy right now, let me talk about my dude.
Oh yeah, go ahead talk.
One time I'm gonna talk about this dude, and then we can kind of do our first break, and we'll bring on some of these guests that are signing up. But man, okay, I gotta shout out my boy Emmy, yo. Emmy is my fiance Pilar's oldest. Emiliano the Lion Rodriguez stamped that name because this man, USA licensed boxer, now has 3 fights under his belt, and he's officially undefeated with 2 TKOs. Bro, this kid in his last fight, it was probably his toughest opponent, and I watched it. Like, I mean, Pilar was there. Pilar and her daughters, his sisters. That was the first fight they got to, like, watch all together, right? I was on the FaceTime, and I was watching it, and I was like, I stayed home just to make sure I have that Wi-Fi connection, you know what I mean? Not that on-the-go breaky shit, you know what I mean? And this kid had 4 inches on him, easy, in height, like 4 inches, which is an additional, like, 1 to 2 inches in reach. Easy. And so to watch this kid in his boxing IQ, and it's an amateur fight, they're only getting 3 rounds, to watch him how he moves and breaks down everything that I called out and told Pilar, like, before the fight, right? Like, we're just sitting there and we're just kind of talking to each other. Everything that I said that, oh man, like, this is what he needs to do with an opponent like that. Like, just looking at the build of the other kid, right? He, like, just did so naturally. Like, it was just like, man, I would never have to have said that to him. Or, I mean, he has his coach too, but his boxing IQ, I mean, he just worked it. Like, even in the first round, you know, he's, like, playing more defense, moving, and just working his jab and just kind of feeling out his opponent with, like, its reach and distance and everything like that, and taking his punches, and then, but not backing down. And then second round coming at him, man, to watch him, yo, it's been uplifting to watch my boy. And he's got a actual invite. He got invited to the National Junior Golden Gloves boxing competition in Orlando, Florida.
Big up, Evan.
And so I actually just made a GoFundMe because it's actually 2 fighters from that and this gym just opened a year ago. So shout out to Coach Arturo Rodriguez, Double R team. I mean, they are doing like fantastic things in local exhibitions and stuff. But both kids got invited, so we're trying to raise funds that like covers all the costs, like pretty much for the hotel, transportation. I just started a GoFundMe, and it literally for 4 days. This also includes the coaching seminars he'd be getting, and then his like the nutritional meal plan and stuff. Because Emiliano, not a lot of people know this, he's also a type 1 diabetic. He's 15 years old.
Damn.
He's a type 1 diabetic. He has to manage his like little dietary and health like precautions and everything. But he's medically approved. He's a USA licensed boxer, so it says a lot. And how his mind is. This is a champion in the making. Like, I'm not bullshitting. Like, this is not a biased thing. Like, this kid is a man already, you know, and what he's doing in this game, like, he has the best mindset going forward. He didn't give a shit about girls. He like is staying focused in school. I don't have to tell him twice on anything. Like, I haven't had to say anything to him as a critical point. Hey, you should do this differently. Like, he's doing exactly what he needs to do at every facet. I couldn't be like more proud to be like the guy that's going to be like, you know, growing a life with this kid, you know. But like, check out my GoFundMe. Team Double R, whatever you can donate. We're trying to raise a little over $3,600. That's what it costs for like everything. And they're from a small town in Goshen, Indiana. So
you hit up Deep Video Live. They got deep pockets. You should.
I heard Deep Video Live. I might do the.
I have a little conversation with them folks over there.
Hey, listen, listen.
I have a little talk with them.
You might be co-signing. You might be co-signing and donating to the next Ryan Garcia,
Let's
the next
go.
Canelo. This kid has got the sauce. All right, this juice ain't gonna expire. It's nothing but sauce. He's gonna give a 2-piece and a biscuit with every fight.
You know he made it when he comes down here to DFW and gets a damn euro.
He's got the best hype man, but I'm telling you,
saying.
I am not talking bullshit when it comes to Emiliano the Lion Rodriguez. This kid is going fucking places, and he's gonna be beyond his competitors. Like, he doesn't stop. He does 2 days every single day. He works out. Like, he goes to the gym. Like, does 1.5 workouts and runs with Pilar
When he fights
afterwards.
here, they're gonna have to give us an announce table.
Oh, yo, we getting that. I want to promote fights. I want to put fights on, like live boxing. There's a couple boxes there. I mean, the fighting scene in DFW is definitely picking up. So it's like,
oh, for sure.
I'm excited.
Oh yeah, there's some big fights been happening around.
Yeah,
Dallas.
so I'm excited.
DFW,
because
sorry.
he's gonna come in with his record being fresh blood. There's gonna be a lot of competition that's gonna want to see what he can do. And I'm gonna tell you right now, he don't gotta get ready because that boy stay ready. That's who he is, yo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's my guy.
All I do is
Emiliano.
win. Oh.
3-0, baby.
All right, Hager, what's the game plan? What are we doing?
So we're going to take a break right quick. We've got Zoe817 coming in to talk to us, a.k.a. Zachary Owens.
All right.
I saw some problematic packies out there, too.
Yeah,
I saw some packies out in the audience.
Yeah.
So next time it should be pretty solid, boys. I think
Hell
it's gonna be a
yeah.
good time.
We'll be right back. On air, don't care.
We'll be
Catch us
right
on the
back
live.
after these messages.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there,
Whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones, Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth.
Already, ladies and gentlemen, it is us on air, don't care. Coming back from a break, I am Blue Label Johnny.
I'm Shawn K, the Showman, and of course, our beautiful burly man in the back, Haggard the Plug, you can see in that PIP in that picture, y'all.
Little pip right there.
And we are back in our segment, and I'm ready to go, honestly. There's really nothing else to really share because I really want to bring.
We need to let my man cook over here. Sib is going to need about 2 minutes before he can get down with us.
Okay,
so
well, because
stretch it a
I'm
little,
excited.
baby.
We're bringing Sib Shady Raz back on the show, our beautiful problematic Packy, and I'm excited. And we've talked.
He's been gone for a minute.
He's been gone for a minute, but he's back again. And Sib is also going to be performing at the Red Tape Comedy Show on Friday, August 18th. Let's talk about that, the Red Tape Comedy Show.
Let's go and plug that.
And the Royal Silent Party, which was moved from the last Friday, the 7th, to Friday, August 18th. All right, we have early bird passes on full access early bird passes. But if you just want to buy single tickets just to the comedy show or to the Royal Silent Party, where Honor Don't Care is going to be on the actual, during the Silent Party, we're going to be doing the same thing we do in this bar every Wednesday. But yeah, get your ticket.
So if you can't make it out to Fort Worth,
yeah,
we're going to be in Dallas. So
Friday, August.
Definitely got to come out for
Friday,
that.
August 18th. Do not miss it. Go look it up on Eventbrite. Get your tickets now. So how are we feeling to bring the Packy
Here
on?
he comes.
This man,
It's your boy.
You can find his clips all over DFW, and it's always a heartful conversation whenever we talk to him. Everybody, the problematic Packy is back. Sib Rez, everybody. It's good to see you, sir. Every single time I see Sib walk into like the building or like we're just in that thing, like the Indian vocals start going on in my it's just glory, man. How you feeling, brother?
I can barely hear myself. There we go. Oh, that's much
There we
better.
go.
I like the way I sound, so.
Sounds so good.
You beat the first.
I like the way I sound.
You beat the first.
Bro, Bro, I got so used to listening to myself. When I started doing comedy, I would listen to myself 24 hours a week, if not more.
Yeah.
Just so like, because it's all muscle memory, right? So I would listen to myself all the time.
Right.
Yeah, what's going on with you guys? Where is your sleeve?
I left him at the house.
You left him at the like. Come on, man, it's your podcast. Dress up for it.
He didn't get mad at me.
You look like a broke terrorist. Like that's what you look like.
That's definitively the look I'm going for. So kudos to you.
Got him.
I started the show with a gentleman by the name of Eddie Proof. He almost never wore sleeves on his shirt, so this is like heritage for this show. For all I don't care.
Also count on the Pakistani guy too, being a Heat advisory and still wearing black. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I look freaking good in this, though.
You do look good. It's more slimming.
Definitely an opinion.
I'm trying to promote my merch over here. So,
yeah.
you know.
Is that two bunnies fucking on your shirt?
They're cuddling. Be nice.
Oh, my God. At first, I thought it was like a Native American.
They're fornicating.
Like, Native American?
Like a Cherokee.
They're not fucking, they're fornicating.
Yeah, but then
they're cuddling.
It's two bunny rabbits.
They're just cuddling.
All right, what's the name of this company? Cuddle Bunnies?
It's called Cuddle Bunnies.
Cuddle Bunny t-shirts?
No, just go to legendofsib.com. You'll find it. You'll find a bunch of shirts.
Is this your merch?
Yeah, straight up.
Did you not get
I
that?
literally said, this
He's
dude
rocking his
started
shorts.
low. Yo, it comes with the washing instructions too. Watch this. Read this.
What's happening right there? Whoa, zooming in.
Washing instructions. Oh shit, he got the logo and everything on the tag. Look at him. He's
Hey.
Oh, what is the washing instructions?
I can't tell. I got my sunglasses on.
He's got fucking glasses on.
Oldest dude with the worst vision wearing sunglasses to read your your little wash tag.
It's like it's not like we don't have bright lights, shining on our faces. So what am I talking about?
But I mean, do you want to plug up your merch a little bit? Where can they see it?
LegendofSim.com. Where the fuck are you?
Because he has one problematic Packy shirt, not one. I was like, why?
Because that's what you call them.
Because that's no. I'll make some of those, but this is way better, right? Because look, this is way better. This says everything. And then you know what my washing instructions say? Make her do it.
Yo.
Who the fuck said womp?
That will be our executive producer.
Yeah, that'd be Dyer. You're talking to the very loyal married man who met his
of 21 years in November.
Who does your laundry?
I do, bruh. I tried to train the
What's the point of a wife
if
if you have to do your own laundry?
She's the breadwinner, brother.
Oh.
She's bringing down the big dog.
Well,
the
that
big
makes
bucks.
more sense now.
Yeah. We're non-traditional relationship. You know what I mean? I'm about that life.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're liberal fucks over here.
That's what I'm saying, dude. About making that cereal every morning, dude.
By the way, Sib, you've been clipping a whole lot of the episode that we had on the Metro Icon podcast, which I appreciate that, and I love that.
I give you guys so much material, and y'all use none of it. You guys are so lazy.
I actually caught a lecture about that earlier.
I low-key want to
I reshare it.
No, what's the point? No one's going to sit
He's
here and
talking
watch
about the
3
clips.
hours.
He's talking about the clips.
I made you a solid clips, cut, boom, boom, boom.
That was good.
Bro, okay, I'm not going to lie. I shit you not. Those 17 clips that I made, it took me a good 8.5 hours, and I was up all night doing it.
Yeah,
it takes a long time.
That's love.
I'm like trying to promote your shit.
So you're saying we should steal it and run it, right?
Run it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna run that shit.
I want you guys to succeed. If y'all succeed,
I'm gonna run that shit, dude.
I do have the clips downloaded, but man, it's just like I try not to be the cuck that's just fucking sharing shit like 5-6 things a day, and I'm like trying to have focus on
you gotta stagger it, bro.
I know, I try to stagger it, but then I get distracted.
Look, okay, there's 17 clips. You can do one. That's 3 weeks worth of clips.
My man's still work, yo.
I'm working.
Sid, out of all my guests, Sid did the most work, yo. I fucking love this dude. I love this package. He's my favorite package.
I'm gonna stop promoting y'all shit.
No, I love you. What you mean? I share your shit, Sid. I share your shit.
What if I wore your shirt, dude? If I had cuddle bunnies and we could do a little
fornicating bunny shirt.
People,
yeah,
I'm just saying, I draw eyeballs, dude. I shrink a fucking room.
I'll
I
tell
walk
you what,
in
man.
and people are looking. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but who's gonna wear it?
I will wear it.
Okay.
He's like, settle down. That's it. No more said.
Like this shit, I sell it at shows, after shows as a merch, right? And it goes pretty quick, right? I ordered 500 t-shirts. I'm down to about 180.
Well,
within
done,
3 weeks,
man.
right? And I'm a nobody, so.
Yeah, we gotta get this on there. Don't care merch cracking.
Oh, trust me, I already talked to Chris about it.
Here's a trick to the merch. it just got to be something so benign that like people want to buy it, and it needs to look so good, but it can't be like, oh, I feel obligated to promote on air, don't care.
Amen.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I have one that says God bless America on it, but then it says made in Pakistan in the back. That's all I do for myself. So anytime a white man's walking around with the white shirt, anytime a white man's walking around with a shirt that says God bless America in the back, it says made in Pakistan. Right? That's a little, but here's the thing. People aren't like against wearing a shirt that says God bless America.
Right.
Now if it says on air don't care, I was like, yo, what the, like, who is this guy? What am I doing? How many times have you looked at a shirt and you're like, oh, let me check out that guy's shirt. Where did he get it? Like,
he's the one.
Nobody does that.
He's criticizing the merch before we even released this shit. He's just like
well, because I've learned from my experience of other people's experiences is that
Amen.
when people fail and they're like, I can't sell shit, I can't sell shit, I can't sell shit. I'm like there are comedians who are putting their faces
on their own shirt.
Yeah, and they're putting their logos and like
Yep.
all this other shit on the shirt, and I'm like, I don't want to wear this.
yeah.
Right? But I'll
Make it
wear
a
a shirt
movie
that
It
says
could be
God
said that maybe they're not marketing that shirt towards
Yeah.
you, though.
Say what?
They may not be marketing that shirt toward you.
Well, and that's fair, right? 'Cause
You just want somebody to buy your shirt.
I don't
Granted,
give a fuck.
but like if
I don't
somebody doesn't
care.
like a logo, I mean, like nobody likes every
But
logo.
if it's your face, that's just
There's some
terrible.
ugly ass comedians that sell merch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but it's not their face.
But it's not
Sometimes.
the face that they're buying. They're buying to
Sometimes.
support the comedian because they like
You
him.
tell me people don't buy
right?
fluffy shirts?
But I'm saying,
Yeah, but I mean, but there's a character dynamic. It's not just their face. Like I know
Like,
what
yeah,
he's
now
talking
you're creating
about.
caveats to why people buy a nigga's shirts with
Yeah.
the face on it. Like that's the whole point. Is
It's the
it's like if
support,
you
right?
promote if you're
There-
promoting who you are, your brand, like no matter what the logo is, people
That's true,
will
that's true.
fucking gravitate to
exactly.
it.
That's true. I guess in the comedy sense,
right,
yeah,
but
sure.
if you want to move your shirts for no reason, like
Yeah, that's
like
a
if
different
you're- 'cause
conversation.
I do
Yeah,
mostly-
yeah.
So I mostly do corporate shows, and I can't go there and sell my merch. These dudes are already paying me $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000.
I heard a lot of corporate people love bunnies to cuddle, so I figured they would buy your shirt. I don't know why
I
you're
don't
excluding them.
do that. It's kind of sleazy to go sell your shit at a corporate show.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel that though. I feel
Right?
that 100%.
After shows, I'll sell the shit out of my shirt, right? I'll be like, hey, look, I got this shirt, that, whatever, right? And then I got another one that says, it's got an American flag on it, but it says made in Pakistan. So it's just,
See, I've been to your website, unlike our friend over here.
I've been
but
there.
I
didn't
did
see
not know
problematic
that it
Becky.
said made
You
in-
what?
I'd seen the
Yeah.
what do you got, God bless America, but I did not know it said made in Pakistan in the back.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
bro, like,
Just to clarify, I have been to your website, dude. I did look at your merch store.
Yeah.
I just did not see problematic Packy, so I'm like, I don't have the shirt to
yeah,
buy.
no, but why would you buy it? Okay.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't understand.
I want to say that shit because that should be your stamp, dude. The problematic Packy.
But I'm not at that level yet. I don't have a joke yet. I have a joke in my act where I say my mom would make me wear a shirt. After 9/11, my mom would make me wear a shirt that said "God bless
Bless
America,"
Yeah, that makes
so
yeah.
people wouldn't
So it's
pick
like
on
it's
me.
all the
And
shirts
I'm like,
you have.
Yeah, and I'm like, Mom, it says "Made in
So
Pakistan."
you have
What
a
the
joke
fuck?
about cuddling bunnies then?
No, this I just like.
That's what I'm fucking saying. That's what I'm saying. Shut up, dude. Fucking guy.
Look,
Sorry.
I had this Gaslighter shirt. It sold out like that. This white dude bought my whole box. I only bought one box of like 50. He bought all of them.
Fuck yeah.
That's pretty smart.
That's a smart shirt.
It's a smart shirt.
That's a smart. I mean, dude, you're a smart
Look,
businessman.
I got this shit. So when I have a joke about being a problematic Packy, I will 100% make a shirt that says problematic Packy.
We'll fucking
Yeah.
start writing,
He's just never
motherfucker.
gonna make
I'm
that
not
joke.
gonna give you credit for it, but I'm gonna make it.
It's okay. I'll tell everybody anyway.
You can tell them. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But you came into this spot and
With a non-white woman.
with a non-white woman,
Let's talk about that.
or is this a white woman convert? I don't know.
She's not a convert.
Did you put a burqa on a white woman? Is that what you did?
That's what I felt like you did at first.
Everybody thinks she's white, which is perfect.
They're
So,
like, wear this so all the other men avoid you.
yeah. That's why I was like, yeah, don't shake hands with her.
Yeah, and she did shake my hand. And it's like I'm shaking her hand. He's like, don't shake her hand. And he like pushes me away. I'm like, what the fuck? What'd I do?
She was just trying to she was trying to make sure I don't look
You know
bad.
you can shake my fiance's hand. I'm not, it's not
Yeah,
gonna be
your fiance isn't covered up head to toe either.
That's true. That's true.
In
That's
fact,
very
it's
true.
quite opposite.
That's probably very much true.
Why are you trying to say his fiance is scantily clad? Is that how we're
No, his fiance dresses.
Dude, she's shown enough. I know. I'm like, hey, babe. I'll be like, hey, babe, do you really gotta show this much titty? I mean, like, yeah, I'm like, yo, she's got enough hungry ass Mexicans in her fucking goddamn DMs and shit. Right? I'm like, dude, and Indian dudes. I'm like, do you really fucking?
Hey, settle down, Jonah Hill.
Okay, all right, let me.
Shut the fuck
What
up.
happened with this Jonah Hill did? He set some boundaries.
He
and the girls
basically
got
set
mad.
some boundaries with his girlfriend. Nothing that you wouldn't set.
Take the Pakistani dude, like, what did Jonah Hill do?
What did he do wrong?
What did he do wrong?
What did he do wrong?
Talk about it, dude. Talk about it.
No, he didn't do anything wrong. In fact, he took the high road and said, yo, bitch, listen, I don't like this. If you want to do it, that's fine. I'm not the guy for you. That's what he said. What's wrong with that?
He kind of said that you can't do it. Like, because if you really just said, hey, you just break up with the girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if she's taking part in activities you don't agree with, you break up with the girl. You don't, like, tell her not to do some shit. Like,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like,
are you taking a picture of me?
He took a picture of me.
I just wanted one. Usually we take a group photo. I just wanted you.
I appreciate you.
I just wanted you on the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fuck our beautiful faces. You
now
know.
shake that shit while your girlfriend was in.
Hey, I'll just while you're explaining the next part, I'll just shake it like this the whole time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Keep going.
That's fine.
So you were saying listen, she's not white. Go ahead.
That's it. She's not white.
Which is very shocking, I must say. I thought you were like the new Ivory King.
Those white girls are eyeing us over here. Hey, y'all want to come over here? Y'all want to come over here?
Have you relax, she's watching.
Say hi to the white girls, everybody.
Dude, she's cool.
Yeah, oh yeah?
She's cool.
Oh god. Oh yeah, she nodded her head. Oh shit. Yo.
She's cool.
Yo, go ahead and like the comments. Hashtag, where does he find him? Let's just, this guy said.
I pulled a Jonah Hill on her too. I said, yo.
Oh my god.
I said, this is the kind of man I am. Occasionally I'll have a broad here and there. Are you okay with that or not?
And I respect it.
I love you.
Look, as long as you set the boundaries from the jump, like, hey,
that's what it is. So you're not wrong in that, because I'm like, that's exactly what I said from the very beginning. I'm like, if you go in trying to change expectations that you knew when you met this person, and you don't set those boundaries from the jump, and that you can't expect to change it later because you get serious. Like, for you, in that you are literally telling them from the very beginning, and they're like, I love you.
Yeah.
I want to know the legend.
What's there not to love? I'm like the fucking perfect husband material. Perfect. How do you say it? Totally awesome.
Correct.
Correcto. Correctamundo.
He is very correct.
Very, very correct.
You know?
Totally right, totally fine. No, yo, look. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't gamble. I don't fuck bitches without an STD test. Right. Yeah, like, I don't beat my bitches. I don't, like, emotionally abuse them. I don't do anything.
Yeah, all the things that women love, you don't do it.
Yeah, no, okay, that's
But
fair.
you will beat yourself.
I will beat myself on occasions.
No woman you beat, but you will beat all day.
I beat me, I let them beat me, but I don't beat them. I only bang them. But
I see your problem now. I think you need to start drinking, start gambling, do some drugs, put your hands on a couple of women. Maybe then you know, earn some street cred.
I will not condone that last one.
I'll just answer that question with one question: is who's getting laid tonight? Oh, that's right, me.
But we look at each other in the FaceTime. Does that count?
No, that doesn't count.
What, are we masturbate? No, that counts.
She's really cool. She's real cool. She's real cool. Like, I can have.
No, I mean, listen, it's about the understanding of a couple, and it being on like a street where you don't have to be the same people who agree to the same things, as long as you understand each other, and you're not trying to change what you knew was established. That is who they are. I mean, ultimately, then it's just in the eye of the beholder. It's you guys experiencing it. It's
so
not
let me ask you a question. Say, what if the girl agrees, but you don't think she's quite mentally handicapped to quit?
What'd you say?
I'm saying you put some boundaries down. They agree, but they're not really equipped to deal with that stipulation, with those stipulations.
I will say two things to them. I'll say, hey, baby, do you know where the door is? She'll be like, yeah. All right, close it on your way out.
Yeah. Well, you just put out a video. One of the clips you talked about cheap date ideas.
Yes.
You were talking about cheap date ideas.
Yes.
So you took her to Torchy's then?
I took her for a fucking ice cream at Walmart. Just got a pie and ice cream. $3.94. $3.94. Okay, $3.94, and then I had to pay $2 for a bag of spoons so we could eat out of it. Okay, that's where I took her. That's how good I am.
I totally approve of that.
Oh my God.
$3.94.
Oh,
and people will be like, "Oh, you don't know your worth. You don't know your worth." Hey, you know what?
God.
Girls who say you don't know your worth, bitch. What's your husband's name?
Oh my God. That's so good. He went into a whole tangent about Torchy's Tacos that he can take a date out super cheap, like for less than $25.
Everybody does.
Less than $25. And he said the girl that he brought with him, he's like, no, I took her for ice cream at Walmart.
I legit did.
$3.94. Respect.
I legit
respect.
did. Yeah.
It's a girl. It's a girl with no high expectations. I like that shit.
Well, it's not even high expectations. It's just like, dude, if you're fun, you can take a girl to a fucking dumpster alley and she'll have fun with you. If you are fun and she likes you,
I've definitely seen it.
So
if it's the right girl, you can take her anywhere y'all can have a good time.
Every girl's the right girl if you're the right guy.
I've seen guys take the wrong girls to the dumpster.
You think if a Brad Pitt showed up here tonight and he's like, yo, bitch, we're going to go behind the dumpster, girls are going to be, nah, you got to take me for a steak dinner. No, they're going to go.
They might.
No, they're going to go.
They might.
No, they're going to go, trust me.
And not all girls are the same, Sib.
Man, don't give me this fucking bullshit. You know who says not all girls are the same? People who are incapable of articulating fucking what do you call it?
You don't even know what it's called, articulating
I'm
bullshit.
getting so riled up. I'm getting so riled up right now. I can't process my thoughts. I'm actually making a video about that right now, so we'll see what happens. Yeah,
Stay tuned.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I don't argue with people who say not all this or that when you make a statement. I don't argue with people who say
Eddie Proof would be proud of
I'm not like that. Or you say like, oh hey, guys like to masturbate. Oh, I'm not like that. Like, dude, why are you making it about you? How fucking narcissistic are you that you need the conversation focused on you, right? The other person, when they project, oh, I got raped, so I feel this way, so you got raped, so you must also be a victim, and we should commemorate,
feel on the same wavelength. Yeah.
Right? So the fourth one is deflection. When you say, hey, you're fat, and you're like, no, you're fat. Like, that's a fucking deflection.
This is why you need to watch the clip from last week that Alex Stein came on the show.
Okay. Yeah, because my boy didn't just say you're fat. He called my boy Highland Park cuck.
No. No, Alex Stein, dude, it was the worst, heckler response, right? First off, my boy Hagrid came with it. That's what I'm saying. You'll be entertained. So JVT, the comedian JVT. He's a white boy. Jackets. He always wears a tiger stripe blazer. All right, so he's a producer for the show called Primetime with Alex Stein. Okay. And so he's a kind of like a right wing, but he calls himself a uni party type of bullshit. Whatever. I'm not gonna explain too much, otherwise Hagrid's gonna fucking lose his shit.
And not yet. It's not that time of the show yet.
It was a really nice one with JVT. And then he has a black character named Darius on the show. And this dude, he's a reoccurring character, but he's like his Black Kenny of this right-wing political satire show. And every episode he kills him off on every single episode.
Or does something very racist. Problematic and racist.
Really racist.
I don't think racism is real.
Y'all be best friends.
If you
need to go on Alex Stock show. He's the guest.
You need to refer
You're the guest.
I got you. I'm gonna refer. I'll get you. I'll talk to JVT. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, he'll love you.
I don't think racism is real.
Oh yeah.
Racism is only real if you're trying to be malicious.
Yeah. So, but anyways, there was a.
How do you feel about? Wait a minute. I want to give you that one. How do you feel about making a black dude function as a human table, and then the whole joke, the whole bit, is that when the glasses fall, he's going to scream at him and call him a loser.
Okay, slavery was 400 years ago. Get to work.
Now, let's talk about the whole fact that they found that bag of cocaine at the White House, and imagine that this character on this show is subjected to having a fucking pound of flour put on his skull, and the host of the show pretending to snort the White House crack cocaine off.
And mind you, the gentleman is not in
he's
full,
not really there,
full
dude.
possession of his faculties.
Yeah.
He's a half bit slow. He's not I say this with every honesty, not to make fun of the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's just not a participant and actor.
His sense of awareness is not there.
It's not all the way there.
At the end of the day, was he trying to be malicious or was he trying to be funny? Because we've all made bad jokes.
I think he's finding his
It's
token.
objectively, in my opinion,
question.
not funny.
Yeah,
so it's, to me, maliciousness is really the only space you have left if you're not funny.
They actually kind of did the more soft bits. He fed him a banana on the show. show, like made him be on his knees, fed him a banana, and then there was one segment where he put his knee over his neck,
dude.
and they did it in the A block segment of the show, and he laid there
For the rest of the show.
for the rest of the episode, which was 50 minutes. He laid there on the show.
Why is this dude doing this?
Because he's not quite able to understand
Because he wants to be
why
an
he
actor, and they're
shouldn't.
He's
paying
trying
him to
to
be on the
invoke
show.
shock
No, why is
value.
the black guy allowing him to do this?
Because it's a lack of awareness. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
Like,
I'm saying, like
it's not. Yeah.
Like he's not in full possession of his faculties
Watch
to make
the segment.
accurate
I'm telling
decisions.
you, watch the segment. Like it's literally the first segment of last week's episode. That first segment, you can listen to
That
what
first hour
JVT
is
said.
damning, dude.
You can listen to Darius,
Okay.
and then Alex Stein comes on the show, and I'm telling you, it will tell you everything you need to know to make an opinion.
Just to reiterate, like, so his producer was a guest right before him, and I said I understand why your audience likes, because he made the comment, our audience loves Darius, and I immediately go, I know why your audience loves Darius, because it's low-hanging fruit for right-wing, essentially racists. And so then he came on, the very first thing he wanted to address was, so John, what is this that my audience loves Darius? I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, you know why your audience loves Darius. Like, come on, let's not act surprised. Like, he stated as if he's Andy Kaufman and he's pushing the boundaries
literally
of
stated
comedy.
he was Andy Kaufman.
Okay, cool. I'm very much believe in the freedom of speech and pushing back like that. But you're not actually doing shit that's funny. You're just doing this very low-hanging fruit that's fodder for your audience that happens to be right-wing and racist.
Yeah, they're like they don't see there being a line on their show. They're just trying to bring like political satire and comedy without like ever acknowledging any sort of line. They're just bringing all of the comedy and the issues, which I can understand that aspect, right? Like you should be free to be, but like you can't question people having a problem with a fundamentally objective, racist fucking like.
Since last Wednesday, I've been to like a couple
Well,
of
let me
things
ask you
with.
this: does he hate black people?
Not
I don't
necessarily.
think so.
But
No.
I don't think he is
the
racist.
character
But
said,
that's
how
my
would you
point.
know?
Is he's not creating this edgy like comedy.
All right, I
He's
guess I'll have to
creating
look at it.
low-hanging fruit for racists. Like,
Yeah,
yo, look, I
he's
went to an
trying
open
to-
mic with him last Thursday. There was plenty of racial comedy that was hilarious, funny, problematic, but it was funny. His shit is not funny.
Okay, so he's just making bad racist jokes.
But dude,
Yes.
watch how he handles it.
Okay.
The only thing he calls is he keeps because Hagrid. He got interrupted by him once, and then Hagrid interrupted him, called him. So your fucking job to like justify all of your shit you're saying is to be a complete fucking asshole. and he lost it. And the only thing he was saying back to Hagrid was calling him a fat loser. That's the only thing he was saying.
Oh, and that he's
That was
probably
like, as a
he's
comedian.
had COVID
That's not
vaccination.
fair.
It's
That's
not-
not fair.
Right, let him know.
He's not a
Sid.
loser.
Fuck fair. It's just not funny.
That is
Fuck
shit.
fair.
You're not
It's
a
just
loser.
not
And he
funny.
knows that, Sim.
Right,
he knows
right.
he's not a loser.
Right. He's not a
like, this
loser.
guy's calling me
And
a
if you
fat
didn't
loser.
know, our podcast isn't
but
going
he's lost a
anywhere.
lot of weight since being here.
We
yo.
shouldn't do it on the. We
This
shouldn't do
AC
it at a
just got
bar.
fixed. This AC just got fixed, bro.
That's right,
There's
that's
a-
right.
Before the AC got fixed, Hagrid was losing 5 pounds an episode, yo.
I believe it.
This boy shed some weight. But I definitely encourage you to watch that. I'll encourage anybody to watch that first segment from last week's episode because it says a lot just from literally who we talked to, JVT, Darius, and Alex Stein, and it exposes a lot. And if you are familiar with Alex Stein, let's say if you're a fan of Alex Stein, and maybe you are feeling on his side.
I would love to hear some other
I would
point of
love
view.
to
Yeah.
hear some
What's the
from Alex
counterpoint?
Stein's fans. I would love to hear from them. But like he's being silent. He knows he fucked up. And trust me, I've talked to JVT afterwards. Alex Stein knows he fucked up. He knows that
He didn't look good.
He didn't hold that fucking conversation down at all. He didn't justify any of his argument, and it was completely contradictory. Everything what he was saying was very contradictory. So,
All right, I'll check it out.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
and I'm gonna be. You'll see on my profile all these clips, these 17 clips. I'm gonna be posting over the next 3 weeks and stuff. So Sid, make sure you check out that segment because
Look forward to some deep
We'll
video
see.
live.
We'll support
see.
each other. That's what we
I'm about
do.
to be out of time.
We love
so
when you
what
start
I've
to
done
support
with
each
these
other.
17 clips is I've put them on schedule, and they'll be posting while I'm away.
oh, like
So
you pre-scheduled the post.
I pre-schedule them. So it's like, all right, Monday, 8 a.m., 5 p.m.
Let's
it's going
go.
out, right?
Yeah, you're being your own social media
Wednesday,
director, dude.
Thursday, going out. So Saturday, 10 a.m. and like 6 p.m. Whatever. I got them scheduled out. So for the next 3 weeks, it's just going to automatically release on YouTube.
Nice.
I need to do it for Instagram right now, but it's going to kind of release
That
it.
takes so much time.
So in a couple weeks, Yeah, it takes time. I was up there. I'm like, this son of a bitch. I gave him so much material. I gave you so much material in that show, and like this son of a bitch is not using any of it. Oh yeah, I'll clip it. I'll clip it. Man, why don't you hire one of your cousins overseas and get them to freaking do it?
Oh man, he's not wrong. I've been an ass.
Yo,
that's what's rough when you can't argue
It'll
back.
probably cost you $15 to have those 17 clips done. I was working my ass off 8.5 hours. I was up all night. Literally, I'm not joking.
Like an Indian.
Sid, look at me. Yiniga, I love you, okay? Yiniga, I love you. Look at that.
He didn't know
I've
what
never
you
told Pakistani man I love them, but I will tell you right now, problematic, I love you, Yiniga, I do.
Okay, I will take it.
Well, shit. Man, this has been a way to kick back into the...
I mean, usually when Sib's on, you see
It's,
that.
when Sib,
All right. That's fine. Thank you very
I
much.
would say he actually did less of a takeover than he's usually done. Like, I think his first
I think
feature...
he takes over. He expresses his opinion.
A genuine part of the
You
show.
guys didn't.
No, but
You guys
warranted.
didn't really
Well
push
warranted.
the boundaries today, so I just didn't. Right? You wanted to know how to have a cheap date. You already got a girlfriend. What the fuck you worried about?
Hey, man.
Right?
Hey,
This broke terrorist over here. He might need a cheap date.
she's Mexican, bro. She got expectations. All right,
She ain't got no expectations,
Oh,
man.
trust
You
me,
just
she
make
does.
it. You just put some beans and
Trust me,
tortillas.
she
She'll be
does.
good, man.
You don't know, Sib.
In fact, speaking of, that's what I'm making. I'm making her a bean burrito when we get home.
There we go. That's the one.
That sounds delicious. I don't know.
Very,
It's very
dietary
very good.
conscious of your woman.
I'm hungry.
very.
That sounds delicious.
Gotta make sure the fiber intake's there so she stays skinny. That is just simple. Like it's basic
Be the
math.
change you want to see in the world, ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen.
That's right.
Thank
Be
you.
the change.
I'm gonna have ice cream, but she's gonna.
You earned it. She has it.
That was a good callback. Well, okay. Well,
All right,
before
I'm gonna get out of here.
No. Before Sib, before you leave, I want to talk about a little bit. Sib is going to be one of the premier comedians
yes.
on Friday, August 18th for the Red Tape Comedy Show and Silent Party at Royal Lane Studios in Dallas. It is the most offensive comedy show in all of DFW. This will be your first time in the Red Tape Show, so
Yep.
I think if you listen to
If
this,
you liked what you heard tonight,
I
ladies and
think
gentlemen.
my job. I'm gonna do my best to. Actually, it will be more of a challenge.
I think you're gonna have fun, dude.
It will be more of a fun challenge to not be offensive. It's kind of like going to. It's kind of like going to Hot Topic. It's kind of like going to Hot Topic and trying to find a white shirt instead of a black one. You go in Hot Topic, it's like a black guy died in there and all the shirts. It's just like while he's picking cotton.
I said no spikes.
Okay, my bad. Sorry. Yeah, so check us out at Hot Topic. No, Red Tape Show, August 18th. I'll be there. Goal is to try to not offend anybody, but I will fail miserably
But
as
it's
I
the
always
most
do.
offensive comedy show in DFW. I figured you'd
Yeah,
be...
but he may need to switch it on everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'll just get up there
Are
and
you
do
gonna
my
do
whole
your-
shit. I'll
Are
do
you-
my whole shit in
What
my
if you go up there and
accent.
do nothing but a clean comedy set?
Yeah.
For the most offensive comedy show.
y'all make sure you go to legendofsib.com. Check out the
Check
fornicating
Out his
buddies.
merch. Yeah, his cuddling
Get his
buddies.
merch.
I already have a joke picked out. You want me to do it right here, right now?
Yeah, go.
This is
Hit us
my
with
closer.
a little preview
This
of the
is my
remix.
closer. This is my closer.
Just don't care thought.
They say, all right, I'll do two, because these both are my favorite. How many trans people does it take to change a light bulb?
How many?
0, because no one's man enough to do the job.
I heard that one.
Second
But,
is,
Sheesh.
all right, I'm literally going to do this joke and walk out because I don't want to see the aftermath of this. They say you roast the ones you love, so maybe Hitler was very misunderstood.
oh, shit.
All right.
Oh, problematic Packy Cigarettes,
Adios, y'all.
everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate you, sir.
You
It's
can
always-
catch him live.
It's always a time when you,
You
come
can
by.
catch him live Friday, August 18th. What the fuck is
I
that?
have no idea why that's still happening, but now it's done.
What the fuck was that?
I was
That
lost.
was the soundboard responding to the problematic.
Did you
back-
like repeat? Did it repeat what I just did?
I just had that button this whole time. I pushed it, and it just lasted forever.
Fucking put your
Worth it.
fat saline fingers on the button
Worth
and it
it.
just.
All right, Hager.
Damn it,
Executive
Hager.
producer, sir. What's next on the agenda?
Can we
what-
talk
it's
about? Can we hold on one second? Can we talk about when Sib did that first joke? Like he was after he got the response, he's just like looking into dead space of nothing out as he's trying to like navigate into his second joke. That's why I started dying laughing. I was like, "What are you looking at right now?"
into the ether.
Because he's just hearing the response. Because first off, I heard that first joke before at like open mics and shows, but I was just like, he heard nothing. He's just cooking in that shit, but he came back. He's still holding it down. Sid Raz, catch him Friday, August 18th. It's gonna be a good time. All right,
so what we're going to do now is we're going to lead into our next guest by displaying a video that they have out there.
All right, let's go.
Zoe817 with a song called Friends. So hang with this live stream. We're going in. And we're back.
And we're back. We just heard. So go ahead and introduce them, Haggard.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Zoe817, coming to you from Fort Worth. We just listened to a track called Friends. We're going to have a little conversation about that and see why this man does what this man does.
It's Zoe, bro.
I do a lot of stuff. So
it's Zoe, bro.
I hope y'all got some
Yo,
time.
that was a vibe. I actually fucked with that a lot,
hey,
actually.
People over in Poland and Germany were fucking with it when I first dropped it. They were all making dance videos and shit.
Hell yeah. You got that international following.
I should have capitalized on it at the time. I fucked up. You know, I should have capitalized on it in time and fucked up. I should have kind of flew over there to fucking Poland and probably started performing.
Hey, man, I think it shows in order.
Yeah.
You go ahead and, like, you know, meet up with some promoters.
Go where you got fans.
Yeah, hit up those promoters.
Off over there. It was really popping. Like, I was getting thousands and thousands of streams from there back, like, I would say 3 years ago, probably when I dropped that shit.
Well, when you need music videos, the both of us direct music videos.
We talked about our homie Mash Lewis. He's put out a comedy rap album. It's going to be released on the 14th. But he has his first music video. We produced that.
Okay,
It's called Not Saying I'm Gay. So look at that.
Funny.
It's very,
it
very
sounds
funny.
like it will be funny.
It's very, very funny. But yeah,
Is he gay?
his
He's
comedy.
He's not gay. He's not gay.
He's
To
an-
our knowledge,
Yeah,
he's not
he's
gay.
an alpha
Sounds
male.
like-
He's a metro alpha
He's
male.
a very good-looking Caucasian gentleman.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
he's a metro alpha male. So it's like it looks very suspected, like expected.
Like
suspected,
if he said
yeah.
he was gay, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
but
that
he
fits.
says he's not, so
But
you know,
he's
I
not.
gotta take him at his word. So you know what I'm
He
saying?
considers himself an alpha, and I believe he's an alpha male because he argues with me all the fucking time. Just like even when I tell him a good idea, even when I tell him like I acknowledge something good he says.
You guys just have a different like wavelength. Like like
the
you
way
be
we communicate.
Y'all be say the same shit and then be like, y'all are saying the same
Yeah.
shit. But you be missing each other.
No,
but
because-
anyway, it's not about Mash Lewis
But
right
I'll say
now.
something to him and he'll be like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, no, I'm saying that like it was what you're saying is good, but way I expressed it
We
back
have a
to
guest
him.
on the, we have a guest on the
No,
show.
no, I'm just saying,
There
I'm just saying, but we understand each other and we still produce a fantastic result.
That's
and,
true.
And we're his media partners for all of his future videos. So, but
So,
again,
tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, where
Yeah.
you at now, where you headed.
I fuck with your shirt too.
So 817, I'm from Funky Town, like the last of
Okay,
my rap
okay.
name
Let's
says.
move that
you know
up
what I'm
a little
saying?
bit closer.
Here,
Yes,
can
sir.
you-
Thank
go.
you.
There you go.
So 817, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the Funky Town, so I represent for that. I'm always going to represent and put on for Funky Town. I'm born and raised here. I'm a rapper, promoter, just all around jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get out here and put on for the people that deserve to be put on for, the people that are hustlers. You know, I'm a hustler myself, so when I see like-minded people, I'm like, we need to eat. And if I can make and help people, you know, not necessarily make, but if I can help people work together, then that'll make me feel good at the end of the day, end of the year, whatever. If I can grind and help other people eat, including myself, you know what I'm saying? Because I got to eat too.
Absolutely.
But I want the crew to eat. Not
Absolutely.
even put that on one of the songs in the
I
album.
mean, look, there
you
are a
know
lot
what
of
I'm
hustlers in the world, but to be a boss is to make sure that people that under you are eating as well. Like that's when
Absolutely.
you're a boss. Like
like that's the continuity and consistency of this collab, right? Like, and we talked to our boy Haggard, and he's a big advocate for workers like co-ops, right? And all of us having our own skill sets, but coming together as a collective team that like feeds each other's visions and have a pure understanding of the relationship going into each venture.
You got to choose those relationships real carefully.
Absolutely.
though.
Well,
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm like he and I both, like, aside from this, he and I have a history of doing music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In ascension to
Fuck
DJing.
yeah.
So like, I have learned many hard lessons by teaming with the wrong people. So I mean, like, sometimes that's just part of the
What
game.
helps
like,
though our relationship is the fact that though our families actually come from the same exact part of India too. So like growing pains of being within this industry is what me and him connect on all the time,
Yeah,
right?
y'all can connect on a deep level. Like
How, I got a question. How old are you though?
I'm 26.
26. So you're actually fairly young.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
how long
yeah.
you been doing music?
I've been doing music since I was 10. I went through a lot of different.
Where did
like,
it start?
names.
Was it with rap?
Yeah, it was with rap. I used to, when I grew up, like my brother would always listen to Bone Thugs and Tech Nine, and so I was always listening to that type of music, you know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to rap, so when I was younger, I would always write these little fucking raps and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then it turned into me actually trying to pursue it later on. I'm dropping these fucking freestyle videos, right? And they're pretty shitty freestyle videos, and my cousin who's been rapping called me up and he's like, bro, these are fucking trash. Like, you have no concept of what bars are and the way to structure a song. You're just over here saying bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So my cousin Eddie, he set me down with this little beat machine, right? And he fucking, piece by piece, laid out how the beats were made and per bar how a beat's made and how you're supposed to rap on bar, what a 12 and a 16 bar verses and what a 4 or 8 bar hook, you know, he broke it down to me. And then I started learning the structure of it. So I started truly working toward really being a rapper. And then I had to look at the people that are above me, like my predecessors and the people that are, you know, the famous people and people that are underground. And I tried to take in all that, but I molded into a good image, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to promote a bunch of dumbass shit. I don't want to promote a bunch of people dying. I don't want to promote a bunch of people taking drugs. Now, I have said that before in songs. Now, let me get that straight. I have said some shit about taking drugs and people dying or whatever, but that's a part of life, and I have done that, so I will speak on that. But at the end of the day, I want everybody, you know, not necessarily be sober, but just to be responsible and treat your life with dignity and treat your children with fucking dignity. You know what I'm saying? Now, you be responsible. Y'all go party and get fucked up and fuck a bunch of bitches. That's my, I'm just
that
playing.
part.
Well, I do want to respect what you're saying, and I actually want to kind of tie in because I want to ask you how you feel about this, because I do have a very particular opinion about music that I feel when it comes to music that like gunshots don't need to be in music.
Yeah.
Like I actually have a strong opinion about that.
It is a part of hip-hop music.
Totally disagree.
No, because here's the deal, dude. Like,
it's a part of it, though. It's
no,
it's
I
the
get
environment that they grow up in.
I get it.
People grow up in, so they're expressing what they've been around.
I 100% get that. Like,
but it does perpetuate violence.
I get that because, like, here's the thing, dude. Like, I think we can all agree that there are more sounds in the world than there are words in the English language. In the words that you can express, there are more sounds in the world, right? And ultimately, when it comes to creative, like, play, there's so many ways of being able to correct a point. In the world that we live in, it's a fucking real thing that, like, especially when you think about your music being played in a public place and all that kind of shit, that we also live in a world where shit goes down in public places when people least expect it, when it's not supposed to happen. And in Chicago, like I'm talking about myself, but like there is a large populace of a lot of the Chicago DJs that feel very strongly about gunshots being played in music, and
yeah, I can see that.
And ultimately, because dude, like, when do you know when it's real or not? Well, fuck expression. It's like, because you can play you can express that point, you can express that feel, you can express that story, you can express that viewpoint of whatever experience you had to go through, but like, you can express it without that sound being played, where it can actually invoke potential chaos in a sense. When you're talking about, like, you're in a club.
Perhaps, but the problems are systemic. They're not because of music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
like
but
rapping about a lifestyle.
But what does guns and music really have to, like, I mean, music is a natural expression.
Then you would say that gangster movies, like, perpetuate. They don't. It's the systemic problems in society that perpetuate violence, that perpetuate the situations that that to happen. It's not music.
Music helps shape society, and all entertainment helps shape society.
I mean, like, it can, but like now.
So record labels promoting or like fucking signing at-risk, like, youth, like at-risk black people, and promoting them and putting them and not giving them any financial fucking advice or letting them know what they need to do when they give them money, and giving them drugs and sending them down the way, like when they, like Empire. And I'm not trying to throw any shade at Empire, but there's a lot of artists on Empire that have done a lot of fucking drugs, and they just push them along the way instead of teaching them a better way. And they sign a lot of at-risk youth.
Is that why Juicy Smollett fucking did that whole shit?
Nah. I'm not trying to go too conspiratorial.
I mean, if you're signing an adult, you don't have any, like, you don't have any implicit, at the end you don't have any implicit, like,
and if you
purpose
fuck up
to
and
direct
get shot
somebody.
Because you're saying I can't get shot, that's on you. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like, exactly. I mean,
if
like,
someone's
look,
making money on it, who's to say the moral fucking high ground
I
there
came
is?
from making street music to then not making street music. I mean, like, because I progressed from where I was when I was making street music, I was living that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And then when I no longer was, I was no longer making music that reflected that lifestyle. It's like, you know, it's up to you as the artist to decide what your vision is. Now,
exactly.
But typically, like, when people are rapping about a street, like, mentality, again, it's the systemic, like, problems that put them in that situation to be able to rap about those things.
Yeah, the government
it's not
can
music's
fix
problem.
all
It's
that
not
shit
music's
real
fault.
easily.
It's society's fault that even happens.
Yeah, it's them developing the fucking projects and trying to fucking segregate people and be sly about it, you know what I'm saying? And that's really what led to it, and I agree with you on that part, because honestly, labels might profit from it,
Yeah,
and
but
it is what it is.
like,
It is what it is.
Here's the thing
you know
is,
what
like,
I'm saying?
if conscious music is what the masses gravitated to, what do you think the record labels would be playing? Like, you know what I'm saying? The record labels are not indebted to us to do any kind of...
Like, conscious music is like, hey, stop fucking up your life, stop partying, you know what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
if that's what we were jamming to in the club, that's all that you hear on the radio.
I jam conscious music all day. That's literally all I listen to.
But not everybody does.
My mind. And they're stuck in a lot of spots that they don't want to be, though. Like, my music tells me succeed. don't do bad shit. My music tells me you can overcome your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like
Fuck
Con,
yeah.
I jam Con all the time, which is homeboy. It stands for knowledge above all nonsense, right? I think Con's the best fucking rapper alive. You know what I'm saying? He's inspired me just as much as Tech Nine and motherfucking Bone Thugs have.
I did a show with Tech Nine.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a real dude.
Yeah, I fucked with Tech Nine. I met Tech Nine and Chris Calico at some shows when I was like fucking 13, 14, you know what I'm saying? And I got a song with Mayday, and they used to be signed with Strange Music.
Oh, shit, okay.
I got a song with Mayday, it's called Make a Wave, it's featuring Lachey Love. She's local, you know what I'm saying? And Mayday and them, they were on that song with Tech Nine and Kendrick Lamar, that I'm Fragile. That's Mayday, and I got a song with them. And Mr. Pookie. I got a song with Mr. Pookie. I'm shooting a music video for that at the end of the month.
Okay, so is this what you do full
Mr.
time?
Pookie, Mr. Lucci?
Yeah, not Mr. Lucci, but
Mr. Pookie.
Yeah, from the Stony Crook crew.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
respect.
Mr. Pookie, you know what I'm saying?
So this is what you do full time?
I promote and I hustle my ass off. I got I just got a bunch of gigs that I make money on, you know what I'm saying? And I live a pretty good life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm always trying to open up. Like, if any advice I could give to y'all is if you can make a bunch of small things come into a bunch of, or if you can take a bunch of businesses and make a profit on it, no matter the small profit, if you're making a G or 500, and you get a bunch of fucking small businesses that you're profiting from, that shit'll add up. Then you could start making 20, fucking
I have a
$10,000 to
simpler way of saying
$20,000
it. Do what you have to do
to make that
till you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
you
There
know
we
what
go.
I'm saying?
I feel that.
Work your ass off, and then you can slack off if you want to, but I wouldn't. I'm gonna work my ass off, and then I'm gonna get to that next level, and then that next level, and I'm gonna help motherfuckers out the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? Like I did Blind Prodigy. Y'all go check out that Blind Prodigy video. He's got a GoFundMe. Literally all you gotta do. Literally all you gotta fucking do. I don't know why this is so hard. There's chicks on the internet that can sell like farts and shit. And it's so hard for me
It's all
to
marketing,
get,
baby.
For me to get a fucking
It's all
blind
marketing.
musician that could be the next fucking. The kid's so talented, and it's so hard to get people to donate.
What do you
to
think
him.
about a
There's
towel
only so
whipping
much I can
competition?
do. I could get a tail whipping competition going on. Maybe raise him some money if y'all.
Y'all need to connect after the break. Y'all need to connect.
There's a market there. No one has put that out yet. And
No, but I'm thinking about actually launching a slap fight league here.
so slap fighting exists, but towel whipping doesn't at all.
Nah, I'm actually cool on that. Like, I was just fucking.
So I mean, I
But
do
for
appreciate
real.
your take though, because like that was like, and again, it's a perceptional view that I feel that like gunshots don't belong in music. I think that like there's just a better way. I think you can get the hook. That's just this is how I feel about it.
Let me answer that question fully.
Now you can say that maybe some songs don't belong in a club, but
Yeah.
that's not to say that gunshots don't belong in music.
I would say that they.
I still don't feel.
Anything belongs
Look,
in
I
music
have
because
some of
it's
my
creative.
favorite songs have gunshots in the beat.
Yeah.
So I cannot agree that gunshots don't
I
belong
mean, I
in
just
music.
think that there's something out there that still makes that beat hold up.
But hey, being free and being creative, you can put whatever the fuck you want in it. That's what rap's about. Literally doing whatever the fuck you
I
want.
judge about, like, to bring it back to the Mr. Alex Stein shit, I judge about shit how good it is. You know what I'm saying? Or at least how I gauge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got gunshots in there and it sucks, well, fuck, I don't give a fuck if it's got gunshots or not. It depends on how well you're utilizing
How you
any
delivering
element
it.
of art
And again,
in
it's,
the art.
It's subjective. It's
If what
subjective.
you were saying was the thing, man, like that one song, Paper Planes by MIA, would have never broke.
Yeah!
That's like
yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
man. I can't jump out the window and just say, like, you know, look, again, like, to bring this Alex Stein shit, like, I apologize, you're the guest, but like,
Who is Alex Dunn?
Alex Stein.
And watch last week's episode.
We'll
my man,
talk
will
to you after
know.
the show so we can direct
Send me
you.
the links, send me
We
the
can,
links.
yeah,
I got
we'll
you.
direct you to the links. But like, my
unaware.
guy, the guy we're talking about, said that he's pushing the boundaries on shit. I don't really give a shit about pushing the boundaries. Is it good? Is it funny?
That's
is
fair.
it jamming?
That's
is
fair.
it like, you know what I'm saying? That's the metric by which I
That's
give
fair.
a
Does
fuck.
it
Actually,
contain
Haggard brought it back to me
substance,
because
right?
I do love that
Does it
song.
contain something?
It's a good song.
I
and
do
it
love
was
that
a
song, Paper
cultural
Planes.
breakthrough, dude.
But again, it's like I feel like there could be something that delivers, but again, it's a fair assessment.
That's the fucking
fair
song
assessment.
she wanted to make.
Yeah, it's a fair assessment. It's a fair assessment. All right.
So, Zoe, talk to him a little bit about that comedy show you got coming up on the 15th.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Hey, you're speaking to a stand-up
word.
comedy.
July
Stop it,
15th.
stand-up comedy.
Y'all come do some guest spots
Oh,
there.
15th? I'm in San Francisco this
For
Saturday.
real? It's Saturday.
Yeah.
I can't go Saturday. I can't.
Yeah. It should be a pretty
I'll
good
be
one.
there.
But yeah, July. Yeah, Hagrid will be there. There we go.
That's his second
There's gonna be
year.
a lot of people there. I've been getting good interaction on that. So July 15th at the Halton Theater. We're opening the doors at 7 p.m. The first 2 hours, I'm gonna do an open mic.
Let's go.
You can
Oh,
come
no
in
shit.
there.
Fuck
you
yeah.
can come in there and do whatever you want. If you just sign up at the door, I'm gonna get up there and fuck around and try some stand up. I've been writing some shit. Hopefully it's funny. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I'll
I
do
think
an
that
open mic
shit's
with you,
funny
bro.
than a bitch.
I just got rid of the open mic here on Tuesdays, but
Yeah, let's
you know,
figure
shit.
it out.
There's
I'm launching, and also, look, I'm gonna give y'all a scoop. So, Volante Rodriguez, y'all know homeboy from that George Lopez sitcom. He was Ernie and George Lopez.
Oh yeah.
We're bringing him out.
Ernie.
He's hosting the Vatos Locos tour. We're bringing the Vatos Locos tour on September 14th at the Halton Theater. I need y'all to
nice.
come out there for that. We got a
Gringo
bunch of
Vatos.
great.
Are half
Yeah, we
skins
got-
invited?
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there. You
Hey,
can't
they're
keep
putting
me
on
out that
for
bitch.
any skins are invited, but they're putting on for the Vatos Locos. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Even if you're light skinned or whatever, you know what I'm saying? What do they say? White on the outside, brown on the inside. What did he say in that movie? You know what I'm saying? Oh,
No.
white homeboy.
I'm brown both ways.
Nah,
my
dude,
dad called
I'm
me a
white,
coconut.
but you know, fucking blood in and blood out. You know what I'm saying, homeboy? There's fucking white in that shit.
Shit.
That's what he says in that fucking movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I was just thinking about my dad
Y'all
calling
like,
me a
what is this
coconut.
motherfucker talking about right here? Nah,
I mean, that's a deep
Vatos
cut,
Locos.
dude. That
you
you
brought
can
it
only
back,
get
you
that shit
brought
on
it
DVD these days. It's real hard to come by that damn movie.
Vatos Locos, my mind went to, you know what I'm
So
saying?
Zoe, tell us
Yeah.
what you got coming up next. Where can people
Outside
find
of
you?
those two shows?
Yeah, outside of those two
Oh,
shoes,
yeah.
what do you got? Like,
So
what's
after-
on the horizon for you?
After Vatos Locos is way horizon, but we got you know what I'm saying, July 15th, we got the comedy show. Then after that, we got July 23rd for Blind Slugs Part 2.
Let's go,
We're
dude.
putting on for Alex, aka Blind
July
Prodigy.
23rd, that's
We're
the
trying
day.
to
That's
raise
the
some motherfucking
most important
money.
day of the year.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's your
Alex,
birthday.
He's a for
It's
real.
his-
It's his
it's his
birthday.
birthday.
Hey, we're doing some good shit, bro. Alex really. So let me tell you the story with me and Alex, right? So I met Alex when I was like 12, right? Alex is he's a talented kid. He's blind, obviously from his name, Blind Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? And when I was like 12. He was probably like 4 or something like that. I might be a little off on the fucking age group there, 4 or 5. And I would make
We don't do math on this show, it's all right.
I would make these fucking songs for him on the phone, right? And I would hang out with him upstairs because he lived upstairs from me. And I always make these songs. And the kid has a perfect memory. He never forgets anything you've ever fucking said to him. Literally, he has perfect memory.
that's
So I'd make him not photographic, but like, you know, he,
Yeah.
Damn
he's
near,
blind,
right?
but,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So perfect memory, but so I would make these songs for him, right? And he would memorize all of them. He was really my first fan when it came into music. So like 10 years later, I link up with Alex, and he's saying, you know, I want to do music, and he was saying like some shit like, you know, I don't want to go to college or whatever because I want to do what you're doing. And I was like, no, listen here, you little motherfucker. You're going to college, you can go to college for music or whatever, but you don't need to just abandon stuff, right? But so I linked back up with him. I put on Blind Slugs Part 1, you know, for him. We're raising some money. I'm building him a studio right now. I got the studio space off of Alta Mesa. But so like I'm sitting there, the way his memory works is crazy, bro. I'm taking him up to the studio. We got a song, actually his first song is fucking, we're dropping that shit at the beginning of next month. So y'all peep Blind Prodigy. It's gonna be featuring Zoe 817, myself, and my homeboy Mike Chaos. So y'all go peep that, but check it. So like I'm riding him in the studio to go to record that song, and me and my homeboys are freestyling, and I'm like, Alex, hit something. And he's getting into where he can make his own music, but he freestyled something cool, and I was like, damn, bro, you just came up with that off the top? And he's like, no, that's you. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, no, that's you. From back when you.
Oh, you just
like,
spit one of
he
your
was re-spitting your
spitting your
bars.
shit.
spit
Oh,
something
damn.
10 years old from memory, verbatim.
dude.
He is so talented. He's taught himself to play the piano. He fucks around on the talk box.
Oh, shit.
What's up?
He's
I
got a
fucking
viral
love
video
that.
on TikTok of him redoing the California Love.
Oh, shit.
And y'all need to really go follow that kid. It's _blind_prodigy on Instagram, and then you can just
Easy
look up
enough.
Blind Prodigy.
How old is this gentleman now?
He's 17. He's 17.
Oh, what the shit?
Now, old enough to come on the show, but yeah, hey,
If
definitely
y'all
go check him
want-
out. Definitely y'all go check him out.
Hey, when does he turn 18?
I'm not sure when he turns 18.
If it's
But we're
before
gonna
August
do-
18th, shit.
We're gonna do some cool
Then
shit
you can
with
come.
him.
You can come through because Royal Silent Party and Red Tape shows 18 and over. So
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it.
You probably make it work.
To be honest with you, I'm not completely sure when his birthday is, but we'll figure that shit out.
We'll talk later. But all right, hey, man, hey, Zoe, we definitely appreciate you coming on the fucking show, dude. You definitely got some shit going on. Hey, come back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'll come back. I got
definitely
some things.
come back.
We're here every
Tell us
Wednesday.
what you got going on. Like, look,
hey,
we have a lot of people
care
coming
if I bring Blind Prodigy up here with me one time?
Well, hey, look,
no, he's got to be 21
Sorry,
and over.
he's 21 to come in the
21
bar.
and
Yeah,
over.
we can't do that.
But maybe you can FaceTime him. Maybe you can FaceTime him and
we
stuff.
We might can work out some.
Yeah, we
some
might be able to work
FaceTime
out some. Otherwise, you know, you like video call him and shit and be like, you know, it's like.
Or even a camera outside the.
I'm pretty sure he don't care about the camera angles.
We're
He's just keep it right there, you know.
roll up and do a special taping somewhere.
Yeah. There we go.
Hey, y'all go follow me at Zoe17 on Facebook.
Tell them where to follow
Y'all go follow me at Zach Owens, and you can put Zach Owens Zoe, and y'all can follow me at, that's my actual verified page, and then it's Zoe_817_. And y'all can follow me on YouTube at Zoe817. It's all Zoe817. Y'all need to go follow me. I'm about to be doing big things, y'all.
My boy out here working. Hey, y'all follow.
Putting a bunch of money out there.
My dude out here
and
working.
I'm about to help the community of the 817.
Let's go. Respect that
If
angle.
you in 817 and you really need help, you can reach out to me and I'll try to organize some shit for you. I'm here for the 817.
Let's go, dude.
And I'm going to put on and do so much good shit for y'all.
Yeah.
For real. Zoe817. Y'all go follow.
187
817.
817.
Put a forward,
817. I'm dyslexic. Don't fucking. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Got him.
Let's go.
And we got
Hey,
him.
I appreciate y'all having me
So
on.
Appreciate you coming on, dude. Hagger's
Thank you,
been
brother.
talking about you for a couple weeks now, so we definitely appreciate you coming out.
Hey, y'all
Hey,
go
can I
check
tell
out
you
the
something real
album
quick?
24.
Yes, sir.
So I'm out there chilling at the Halton Theater, my other home base, right? Just
Oh, you go out
chillaxing.
there?
I go out there. I kind of do that thing, you know. This is like a couple months ago, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, honestly. I'm out there. I'm in the same Tiger getup that I'm in tonight, right?
And that fit.
This man walks up and he's like, "Hey, say something to the people on the camera." And he literally just puts me on the fucking spot right then and right there to say some shit.
Did he freeze up?
No,
bro.
he fucking delivered. The people on the internet were loving that shit. He said, you gotta keep. Basically, he said you gotta keep progressing toward your steps, and you gotta keep going forward. But you know, you don't really gotta overthink that shit too much. It's tiny steps, tiny forceful steps. You're a T-Rex.
Yeah,
It's basically
that was my whole vibe. Was like, listen, you're gonna be taking, you're gonna have some ripple effects. You're gonna be taking some steps. So imagine you're the biggest, baddest fucking T-Rex on the block, and then every step you take, think about every single one of them as you do it.
Bars.
That was the shit.
Hagger's got
They
bars.
love that on the internet, yo. I'm gonna repost that. Y'all
Hell
gonna
yeah.
fucking
Let's
eat
go.
it up.
We gonna repost you,
Thanks, brother.
Zoe817.
Thanks for coming on the show, man.
Hey, y'all have a good night, y'all.
Appreciate you. We've had some fun on this segment, y'all. We brought some amazing talents, had some really great conversations, but it's time for us to take a break, so go ahead and enjoy these incredible sponsors as we go hang out at the library bar. We'll be back. Your Blue Label Johnny, Shawn K. the Showman, Hagger the Plug, Honor Don't
Let's
Care.
go. Ad time, baby.
Hey.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am Blue Label Johnny. This is
Shawn K, the Showman. Welcome back to Honor Don't Care, and of course our beautiful, burly, beardy man in the back scenes, Haggard the Plug, holding it down as we go live on all the many different platforms you may be watching, whether it be
Twitch.com, Kick.com, Facebook.com, YouTube.com.
And TikTok on our personal channels.
Instagram, TikTok,
Instagram,
whatever have you.
That's right.
Wherever an On Air Don't Care is near you.
Just came off some...
I'm everywhere you want to be, Hank Hill.
That's right, brother.
So did we get any comments, by the way, in the previous segments, by the way?
We had somebody trying to chime in and find out where we were right now. But other than that, nobody was really getting down with those comments for us on this particular episode.
That's all right. People are just,
I think it was a buddy of mine because I just got a text not too long ago too. So I think it was I think he was trying to find out where we would film at.
Oh, where we film at? I mean, well, it's pretty easy because we're here at the Library Bar every single Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And it's always a jump. It's always a jump. It's always a time.
It's a vibe.
That's right. And so coming off our last segments, how are we feeling, gentlemen? Because we're
Pretty
still
good.
early in the
Pretty
night.
good. We are early in the night.
I was telling John it feels like a lot of show for how long we've been doing this.
Yeah.
It feels like a whole lot of show there.
It's the first time that we've actually had a show like this where it was this like animated and this fast where we're just like, oh wow, it's still early actually,
Right.
I felt like so much has gone by. I felt like it's been a long time, but it actually
for a half second I was worried we were gonna have guests, and then we had guests. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a great feeling. So I mean,
but now we're back into a shitty ass feeling where we have no guests right now, and so we have to just keep the show alive.
Listen, I got a tried and true method for picking up the thorough line for this show. You ready?
Shoot.
Hey, John, let's talk a little bit about that Star Trek, bro. Actually, you know what? I have something else. It's
which episode?
So the new shit, right, from the new season of Strange New Worlds.
Yeah.
How did you feel about that whole the legal back and forth of I think it was episode 2 where they're talking about
the whole courtroom drama, whatever.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, like the whole season is like every episode. Like I think we're only 4 deep right now in Strange New Worlds. Like each episode has been its like own thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? One, that episode 2, like a legal drama. The other one, that got time travel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like then you kind of like your typical, go to a planet and you don't want to interfere, but then there's a twist in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like they've had in 4 episodes, they've had quite a season on Strange New Worlds.
I feel like they are definitely trying to pay an homage to some of that original content.
I think to Star Trek in general, you know what I mean? Like not just any one niche or any one like particular show. They're like demonstrating the breadth of like the availability of the Star Trek genre.
Speaking of which, they removed Prodigy from Paramount Plus. They took that bitch down. It's there's some rumors that it's because of conflict of canon, right? Because they go in talking about Chakotay and they're talking about Janeway and this and that.
I mean, that's tough play. That's a tough call to play. Like,
sure.
I mean, it's all over. I mean, like the different shows have different like Klingons. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, how are you going to remove Prodigy because of just one comment? Like, that's why I love Prodigy too. That's what's wild. I love Prodigy. There's
rumors that it might move to Nickelodeon and see if they can't capture some of that audience from Clone Wars and things of that nature.
Not if they're going to change the tone.
It'll be awkward.
I love the tone of the first season of Prodigy.
Yo, but can we talk about another IP that's out there right now? It's called My Adventures with Superman. And this is an animated series that's on HBO Max, or Max, I guess as it's called now.
I mean, it's definitely aimed at children. I love the animation.
Yeah, so you did take a look at it.
Yeah, I've watched the first 2 episodes. Like, I love the animation. It's very, very anime. We've had these conversations on or Don't Care.
Sure.
Like, it's animated style, but very aimed at like children in tone, which is, like, it's absolutely fine because
it definitely feels like your next generation Superman.
You got to create fans out of the kids if you want IP to fucking live.
Now, did you happen to notice that the guy who does the voice acting for Boimler is the guy doing the voice acting for Clark Kent? In that
wait, run that by me again.
The dude who does he plays the new kid, the rookie guy from The Boys, and he does the voice of Boimler from Lower Decks. He's the guy doing the voice.
Oh!
Yeah, of Superman.
I did not put that together.
Awkward, dude. And then get this. I was watching, I think it's called The Doom That Came to Gotham.
That's a weird
It was an awkward one, right? But the guy who played Batman, fucking Spock, dude. From Strange New Worlds. So like I'm seeing Warner Brothers push these talents kind of like in a low-key voice only way. This man just saved the show. Thank you, Paxton. But But no, man, it's a good time. I'm gonna try and get my kids peep to that Superman. Shit
Yeah, I
with
mean,
that
like,
new episode.
did you? Now, my son, I can't take credit for this. So have you seen both episodes?
Yes, I watched them both. Yeah.
So I think it was, I'm not sure it was the first or second. The blonde-haired gentleman that was fighting with the female with the
Sure, yeah.
Like, did you know who that is?
No.
Or it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be Slade Wilson.
Get out of here, dude.
Right, like
It took me
pre-Deathstroke.
See, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Actually, that's kind of the shit that people should be looking at.
I didn't catch that. I was like, oh, he looked like a cool
Well, you know
cat.
that chick with that haircut? That's supposed to be Livewire.
Livewire.
Bro, yeah, the one that's made out of like electricity and is in like the mid '90s or early '90s. She was like a
I'm not as
Superman
familiar
villain.
with. I mean, I'm aware of it, but I'm not that familiar with their canon or whatever. But like,
I'm familiar with LimeWire.
Are you?
Y'all remember
Did
LimeWire?
you capture some viruses
Yeah,
from
you remember
LimeWire back in the
LimeWire?
day?
yeah, I did. I was selling CDs. from LimeWire.
He was
Y'all
cutting
want to
the
hear
mixtapes.
You want to hear this newest music that's coming out? Like selling them to like back of the trunk CDs and shit of all your downloaded music.
I
of
was selling
LimeWire.
this shit $50 a pop.
Mix tapes, yo.
I was like, why you want to buy the CD when you don't know all the songs you like? I'll make you a custom track list of all the songs you
now all
want.
they gotta do is
$15. You can't trade that.
That's right. But now all they got to do is pay $15 a month to choose their favorite Spotify playlist. And
Yeah, Spotify fucked up my hustle. It's fine.
I want to thank you guys for nerding out in that whole little segment so I can eat my Doritos chips.
You're welcome, dude.
Yeah,
We're
you're
making
welcome.
it happen for
You're
you,
welcome.
brother.
It was well needed. I really needed that. So I appreciate you all. Coming back
Appreciate
in.
you all.
Coming back in.
So who watched Dial of Destiny? Anybody yet? Nobody watched that?
What is it? What was it?
Dial
Dial
of
of Destiny, Indiana Jones.
Oh,
I
did you
haven't
watch
seen it
the
yet.
new one?
I haven't
I
seen
loved
yet.
it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not as good as the first three, but better than Crystal Skull.
Oh,
Okay, I'll take that.
yeah, it had to
We
be
need that
better than
W.
the last one with Shia LaBeouf.
Hey, I liked it, but it was just not up to. It was not up to Indiana Jones. Like that was like a TV show. Like Crystal
Yeah, no,
Skull.
but I heard that
Crystal
this.
Skull was like a TV
But I
episode.
heard that this one was literally made to try and like bring back the franchise and close on like the nostalgic feel of what the show is.
It did. Like I mean, like my
was
my
Schwarzenegger in
complaints
it?
are very far and few in between. You know what I'm saying? Like but like overall, it was they redeemed the Crystal Skull, like whatever. But it's not a Last Crusade. It ain't Temple of Doom, and it ain't Raiders of the Lost Ark. But
Okay.
it's enjoyable. Like the first 45 minutes of the film, man, definitely felt like you was back in the fucking like old school
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you guys watch the new Flash? I didn't see
I
the new
haven't- I
Flash.
still
I
have
did.
not seen
I
that
enjoyed
movie
it.
yet.
I
still
enjoyed
haven't
it.
seen
I heard it was good.
It's good, but like I guess the Ezra shit's killing the fucking like. I told a couple people I was like, I don't think it's gonna hurt it. Ezra heard it. Like,
Can I tell you,
they
though?
pulled it. They pulled it out of the theaters.
Yeah, for a
before they
minute.
did that,
Way
they tried to do
before it
2
was
for 1
time.
tickets.
Yeah. For a minute, and then they re-brought it back. Can I tell you though, DC's? I just saw a final trailer coming out for the Blue Beetle.
Oh yeah, Blue Beetle looks
that's gonna be
legit.
hot as shit,
Blue
dude.
Beetle looks legit.
Looks like it's going to be DC's best film
gonna-
yet.
yeah, it's
Fuck
gonna
Wonder
replace
Woman.
Shazam.
Fuck
And
Justice
and I know
League.
you're a Cobra Kai fan.
I'm a huge Cobra
Oh
Kai
boy,
fan.
is in Cobra
I
Kai.
know.
Sholo over there, right? Sholo?
Homie's fucking the Blue Beetle, bro. And I'm
Great
like,
casting.
Hey, yo, great casting. And then, like, I love that George Lopez is playing, like, his, like,
Oh, yeah, I
techie-savvy
fucking love-
uncle.
oh, yeah.
I love that they're bringing, like, a Mexican spotlight superhero. Like,
Hell yeah.
this is really our first one.
Like I hate to say
we
this
had
about
America Chavez, but whatever.
I hate to say this about DC.
I mean, her first name was America.
I have a cousin called America, and she's Mexican, full Mexican dude. I don't know what to say to you about that one, bro. That's
I don't
a
know what to
reality.
say back to that either.
That's the
you know?
world we live in right now.
Fucking American name, cause American.
Wow, cousins named America. That's what,
I can't
got
even
you.
fucking get the sentence out. God damn it!
It just hurts so
your
much.
Mexican cousin named America.
Yeah, I know. And
Yeah,
she lives in Missouri.
American Chavez. I mean, I guess it's real, but it wasn't as heavily acknowledged. I mean, this one though, because this
It
one
felt like the most Marvel DC movie I've
Yo,
seen in a
for
while.
real. It looks really good.
Yes, there we go. That's actually the way I'm gonna put
I hate to
it.
say that about DC, but
Yeah.
like to where the peripheral characters are well casted,
Yeah.
like add to the depth of the story. Like just in the trailers you can see that.
Yeah.
You know
And
what
the
I'm saying?
villain looks dope. Like the villain that they had in this final trailer. I'm like,
Bro,
it-
I honestly don't know who the villain is in this flick.
I was about to say I don't know who the villain is.
I don't even know who.
and
the
I don't care because
I
I'm
barely-
already invested in the family dynamic.
barely even know what the Blue Beetle is, to be honest with you.
I'm a fan of Teen Titans and all that, so I'm well aware of the character.
Oh,
or
was
whatever.
Blue Beetle in the Teen Titans?
He's
Young
like,
Justice.
Young Justice, like he's a young character now. He's been in some of the Young Justice. He's been in some of those things like in the Young Justice. He's a primary character, but he's been in some of the other.
I think Blue Beetle's about to blow up.
Oh, you know what's crazy about that? That is a classic DC stylization of how to get a character popular, right? Because there were 2 iterations of the Blue Beetle prior to this character.
Right.
And like this is just a new kid who happened upon the old stuff. They didn't say it never happened. They're just like, now this is a new generation's origin story, and that's where we get this interaction of this little teenager trying to deal with this parasitic super weapon. It's gonna be great, dude. It's gonna be such a good movie.
I'm super excited for the Blue Beetle. I mean, but like that's why I was like, I think we talked about how the Flash, this new Flash, is like the new entryway for DC to welcome in their multiverse.
Their new shit.
Yeah. And so,
because I think Blue Beetle does not have anything to do with their old shit.
That's why they're actually holding it a year longer on the shelf.
Yeah.
That's because they want to put enough temporal distance between the previous iteration of the DC Extended Universe and the next James Gunn-powered iteration of the DC Universe.
I mean, like, it just, because I gotta say, with this new phase of what Marvel has been doing, I have yet to see a movie or equivalent to No Way Home. Like, I mean, even...
Well, I mean, we're pretty fresh off of No Way Home, so I mean, like...
Yeah, but I mean, they put out a few movies. Like, I'm actually hoping the Marvels does something.
Look, I was not excited about Marvel, but the trailer does look
The trailer does look fun.
Trailer
have you guys
good.
been watching Secret Invasion?
I have, yeah.
All right, so like it's been actually pretty half decent.
Look, it's a good
like the
show,
story.
but I don't want to see Skrulls if they're not fighting superheroes.
I think.
Like, I love Nick Fury.
What if you already have? That's kind of the bonkers bullshit about this show is that there's a shot, or that they're presenting it that there's a shot that we have already seen that shit. That some of the stuff that we've seen previously prior to
maybe
this
Skrulls?
were Skrulls. Yeah.
I mean, look, that's cool, but I'm talking about in the context of the show. Like,
Sure.
I don't want to see Skrulls just going up against humans. Like,
You know, I
want to see costume superheroes
So
go against the
I am
Skrulls.
curious about one thing because you know how they had the whole blip with like Thanos like vaporizing like half the human population.
Everybody was affected, universe-wide.
Reality.
Reality-wide.
I thought it was just Earth.
No. Half the population of reality.
Reality.
Yeah.
Oh, so like all existence.
So it's not like
everywhere.
it's not Earth. It's
See, I was
everybody.
thinking. So that was my question. I thought it was like literally just Earth for a moment. Like that.
No.
You know what? Now that makes sense. It makes a lot more sense.
Every planet.
Now I feel now I feel like a Marvel noob. Fuck.
Totally a noob.
It's not like half the Skrulls, half the human. No. It's half the life. Birds
within the universe.
Animals. Like everything that constitutes life in the universe was split in half.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Well, the season's going great.
But I mean, like,
I've been enjoying it.
But to bad guys though, like Thanos' explanation as to why he did it now
makes sense.
It like the way he like what happened on his planet and how he didn't want that to happen. Like, dude, that's the one thing that Marvel has always had over DC in the film stuff is that
really
like
good villains.
they
The
have
complexity,
villains
that duality.
have these plot lines that
Yeah. You empathize with the antagonist.
I think the greatest example of that is probably whenever T'Challa stops old Baron Zemo from offing himself. He said, "The living is not done with you yet," or some shit like that. Like he's gonna stick around, and we're gonna have to deal with that next level of shit.
But Baron Zemo's explanation for like why he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the DC like always has these big bad villains, but they haven't had a way to like make them cinematic to where
there's an empathy.
The viewer
there's an empathy fanship.
empathizes with the, like.
There's an empathy fanship to that villain, and I think Marvel has done that. Where like the villain has gone to order. We're like, I kind of fucking see.
In comics, it's easy just to put this evil bad guy and let's go against him. But when it comes to movies, you have to empathize with the villain a little bit. Just so you care more about, like,
case in point,
Killmonger.
The Joker with Joaquin
he's not
Phoenix.
a villain. Killmonger ain't a villain.
But exactly. Killmonger is not a villain.
It's not in my eyes.
The Joker and the Joaquin Phoenix Joker, right?
Still haven't seen that movie.
Whoa, really?
Guys, we've talked about this. We've talked about
We're
this.
still surprised. You need to watch this shit ASAP. It's so good, dude. You're gonna love it. You're gonna fucking love it. I don't know how to explain it
as
other
a
than that.
cinematic person, I'm like, that's actually that's
from
quite
a film
shocking to me.
perspective, from a fandom
If we talked
perspective.
about it before, I'm shocked that you still haven't seen it from the last time we talked about it.
You can't have a Joker without Batman. I am opposed to that origin story.
I don't know, man. Like, listen, Joker has his own story. The Joker has his own story.
Not in the comic books he doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
Not in the comic books he doesn't.
But I think that's the beauty of it.
Like, dude, Joker would sooner kill, in the comics, he would sooner kill himself than Batman, because without Batman, he does not exist.
But there's a prequel story to, like, the mentality of where he gets to.
Dude,
so,
in the comics, Batman is part of the origin story of Joker. So then to remove him, it's just the same shit with the Venom movies and not having Spider-Man. Like, okay, it's cool, you can have this movie, but like, it ain't really Venom. It ain't really the story.
Okay. So, then I would say then, like, with that formulated knowledge of like its base linings of where the story is, I think that's even more testament for you to watch it so you can base more of an opinion.
I'll go watch Red Bull or Taxi Driver if I want to see that movie.
Damn, this motherfucker passionate about this shit.
That's
It's
what
fair
that's
enough.
a true fan, dude.
That's a true fan.
I cannot refute what he just said.
I
Like,
can't either.
Joker without Batman
I can't
is
either.
kind of problematic.
And to be honest, I'm like, I'm very also conscious of the fact that John knows more within the comic book spectrum. So, like, a lot of times I've actually brought facts to you, and when you validated, I was like, oh, thank God I was correct. You know, I was like, because I know this motherfucker knows.
I mean, like, and here again, like, I love Joaquin Phoenix. He's like, you know what I'm saying? That's a great actor, but I'm just not interested
I love the
in the
way
story.
they played it, though, because I thought that it was like a humanistic character play of telling the story that actually, like, feels kind of retro in its own sense.
Mid to late 1970s. Yeah.
It feels very, very retro, and the way they delivered it was like in such of a come up type of story, but it really is the basis of how Joker got his following, right? And Joker is with it, like, I don't think even in the movie he really realizes his effect that he's having on society, because he's been such like this low-key, like,
on the outside of the shit. Yeah.
Exactly, like just like an unacknowledged, invisible character, that the clown was the only thing that made him visible to the crazy eye of the public, right? And ultimately, like, the public is what drove him to be his crazy self, but he's only just coming to terms with his effect, but doesn't understand his yin to yang. And that's what the Batman character plays, is like his counterbalance to amplify who he is.
I guess I could agree with you on that one.
You get what I'm saying?
If they're telling that story pre-Batman,
It's like the psyche.
not necessarily.
Like, it's really centralized around the psyche. Am I not wrong, like, on that?
It goes really deep into what could possibly motivate a supervillain.
Yeah, or a psychiatric break is literally based on, like, how society treats, like, general humans and all that kind of stuff. Like,
from a guy who's worked at the counter at a comic book shop, what I would say that might convince you to watch it is you're getting like an Elseworlds take on that origin story, right?
I mean, like,
but you're not wrong. He's still not Joker. At the end of this film, we can definitively say he's still not the Joker for every reason that Shawn just listed. And so I think maybe if they go with a Joaquin Phoenix sequel, we're going to get that Batman.
I mean,
because they're bringing in Harley Quinn. Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn.
What? Oh, right.
Yeah, in the next one, Lady Gaga's Harley Quinn.
Yeah, but do you understand that it's supposed to be a musical?
What, dude? What, dude?
Joker 2 with Lady Gaga.
No.
Now, this is just what I've, like, you know, I mean, like, I'm in the shit like most people, like, follow
you
sports.
Follow the news, yeah.
So I don't, and it may not be true, but my general understanding at this point in time is Joker 2 is supposed to be a musical. One of the reasons why they casted Lady Gaga.
You know what I just realized? Dude. With as much like John knows about like the Hollywood and movie world and everything like that, it's surprising he didn't make a fucking career of himself as a paparazzi.
No, fuck that. John's got integrity,
I don't give a fuck
brother.
about, like, I don't give, like, the thing is, when you're not on screen, I could give a literal fuck about you.
Respect. I can respect that. I feel like you'd be good at it, though. I feel like you'd be good at it as a pop.
What, just take a picture of people? Like,
yeah, but you the dumb checks. So if you can get them candid,
speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, have you seen that, was it him or was it another guy, Nightcrawler? about the stringer, the new stringer, who showed up and started making his own crime to sell the clips?
Oh, wait, that was Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
There we go. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was
Gyllenhaal.
Gyllenhaal. Yeah. It
Gyllenhaal.
was for sure.
Gyllenhaal.
But that's
what I said.
Gilly. Oh, Gilly boy. But yeah, that's the move right there. Is that kind of shit?
I've been corrected many times on the pronunciations of people's names. I know damn well it's Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's
I know
Gyllenhaal,
that.
dude. Gilly boy over there. Now, I got a question for you before we bring on our consummate professional guest. What are you hoping to see come out of that whole DC Universe filmic bullshit, right? Like,
we'll see after Blue Beetle.
No offense, Haggard.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd rather talk about Deadpool 3.
Oh, let's go. Let's fucking wait. So I've been seeing those clips. I've been seeing those goddamn clips of old huge jacked man in a yellow spandex costume. Is that what you're talking about right there? Talk
Yellow
to me,
and
dude.
blue.
What are you feeling about that?
I'm gonna call something. Can I call something?
Call it right now.
So everything that has been they've been showing and it's verified that he's wearing the yellow and blue outfit, and it's a full sleeve outfit.
But you know why they're doing the full sleeve?
Hold on. But what I believe is going to happen in the movie, and I could be wrong, but I believe what's going to happen is that he's going to have it. There's going to be some situation where like the sleeves get cut, and all of a sudden he's got to just rip his sleeves off.
I doubt it.
And he ends up going like, there's like a point where he like
rage.
breaks, and he ends up just having like the
he could be
sleeveless
shirtless,
version.
but I believe the reason why that, like, because if you look at Ryan Reynolds in his costume, you look at Hugh Jackman in his costume, they're not jacked up like they have been in their previous films. Facts. Look at Chris Pratt in the last.
Yeah, in the last Guardians.
Dude,
I still haven't seen it yet.
Last Guardians.
He was small.
Yeah, he wasn't as big as he was in the first one. Like they showcased
the first two, like he was like. I mean, the first two was a little smaller, but still in good shape.
But he was lean. He was lean,
good
but like
shape.
he wasn't not.
He was like regular ass Chris Pratt. Well, now,
I agree with that.
Which could be character in Guardians of the Galaxy because he was drunk and sad about whatever. But to this Deadpool 3, neither Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman are in there eating 500, calories of chicken.
I feel like that was probably
no
like
carbohydrates.
That was probably contingency for Hugh Jackman too, because he's coming
my
back.
thing is, I don't think the sleeves are going to come down, so he doesn't have to be like.
That's fair.
Because Wolverine's costumes have never had like that. The brown and yellow, the blue and yellow.
If you're gonna take them sleeves off, bro, you better be.
Dude,
jacked,
he could have been.
Yeah.
First one, second one, third one. He had like. He could have been.
Wolverine was like his leanest he's ever looked.
But right now, like that costume, they not there.
Logan,
yeah, because he was wearing a suit the whole time.
No,
he didn't have to.
But they showed
It was a stunt double. The younger Wolverine and Logan was not Hugh Jackman. I mean, the face was, but the body was a younger actor.
But the last Logan when he like took the green shot. I mean, he looked jacked. Like he was only wearing a T-shirt, and
he was in good shape, but he wasn't in those past Wolverine shapes that he was usually in.
I mean, I listen.
Hashtag Silver Samurai.
As far as Marvel, like we talked about
Wolverine. Fuck them Wolverine movies though. I hate them.
Yeah.
the individual ones, like the origin ones.
I hate the X-Men movies. I hate the Wolverine movies.
They hold out my man Cyclops, dude.
Logan was the only palatable film in now First Class and whatever.
Those are okay. Those two.
It's all right, but the three original X-Men's.
Get them out of here, bro. Let's start over.
Bryan
You know
Singer,
what, though?
great director. Fuck the X-Men.
But I will say this though, like. You can't help but love it because in the time that when it came out, it's like when the first Spider-Man came out with Tobey Maguire. Like in comparison, knowing full well of what it could be.
No. I disagree because just like you were talking about the Transformers shit, right?
Yeah.
Michael Bay decided to fucking change the look of the Transformers. Bryan Singer, his rationale for the first three X-Men movies.
No one cares.
Is in real life, nobody would wear spandex.
Yeah.
Nobody has fucking superpowers in real life either. Like, so why should they wear biker outfits? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
you made a movie based on some of the most popular characters ever to be drawn and written about, and you make the decision, I'm going to take what's instantly recognizable about these characters and put them in just...
Have you ever been to Comic-Con, dude?
Oh, I fucking love comic shit. Yeah, I love it.
But, like, have you been to Comic-Con?
Not comic. I've been to I've been to comic book conventions. Not Comic Con, but
because I mean, like, I'm surprised that like Comic Con has Comic Con come to Dallas. DFW?
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding me?
Big
we have
cons
a real
that come to
strong
Dallas,
con circuit here in DFW.
But Comic Con,
yes.
I don't know if they have a
here's the
necessarily.
thing. There was a lawsuit. Let me hit this shit. There was a lawsuit not too long ago wherein the terminology of Comic-Con became a branded thing, not unlike the Super Bowl. So what you get instead of Comic-Con Dallas is anything else. The popular ones around here are Fan Expo, All Con, things of this nature. We get them between, I would say,
Wizard
March
used to do a big con
March
down
to
here. I don't know if they still
May
do.
Is like the actual convention circuit out here.
And there's like cosplay conventions. There's all big.
Well, I
things.
mean, I know it comes down here. I've given rise to them fucking weirdos and shit.
This guy, he's like, I pick up people that have tails that are inexplicably sticking out of their back end.
I want to ride forward because I feel like with everything that we've been talking about right now, I've been getting nothing but faces from this face that's been here the most times.
Let's go. Let's get my man on here.
Yeah, let's bring my dude out here.
Back at it again. Ladies and gentlemen, our #1 feature.
Thanks for giving away his trash.
I almost said Metro Icon Podcast. God damn it.
On air, don't care.
Wow.
Give it up for Paxton Bailey, everybody. Funny thing is I never featured him on Metro Icon Podcast. I don't know why my brain went there.
Welcome
I have
back,
no idea why
Paxton.
my brain went there.
Yeah, just fucking rub it in my face. Why don't you?
Well,
That's wild.
third season. I told you, third season. All right.
Third season.
I thought I told you
What
first
fucking
season.
season are you
I'm
at?
trying to buy a house, and once I buy a house, then
Yeah,
I'm able
fucking
to.
put me on an episode, and then
Yeah,
we'll get you monetized.
once I have it, then I'll have the studio. Welcome
You're not
back to
gonna
the
do it
show.
alone. You
Welcome
need
back
me.
to the show, Paxton.
Blue Beetle looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, talk about everything you just heard. Go ahead and
Real fast. I'm trying to remember. Deadpool 3 looks amazing, but they verified a sleeveless suit too. So
Oh, they did.
it's not gonna be he rips off sleeve. It's gonna be he takes off a coat and then he's got like the sleeveless fucking old school like X-Men.
spandex.
Yeah.
Oh.
So what do we think? Mask-wise, you think Wolverine's gonna have the mask?
I bet he has it for a half a second and then like some sort of joke about this is gay or like.
I hope not. I'll be so pissed.
It's Deadpool though, so like he's got to have
Well,
some
because
sort
like
of
they had the teaser with one of the X-Men movies where like he opens up the case and sees like, and he's like, not yet.
It was a deleted scene.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be not in Logan, but the one before Logan.
Yeah.
So like they filmed it, they didn't use it. So it was a deleted scene that he opened it up, had the pretty much comic book, worthy mask, but it's not anything that ever happened in that you could count.
So you believe? What do you believe is going to happen in Deadpool 3 then?
I don't know, but I'm quoted as a Ryan Reynolds dick rider, so I'm just ready.
Who's not a Ryan Reynolds dick?
Yeah, who's
I don't
not
know,
a Ryan
man.
Reynolds dick rider?
But like that was definitely my comedy style when I first started. Was just saying gay shit in that fucking in his cadence. I definitely stole his.
But it's a great start.
Oh yeah.
but for Faxton, it's not something that's very far off to say.
But dude, I haven't had a gay joke in a minute. Like I'm starting to forget that I'm
Are
gay.
you missing them?
Yeah. It's so
You gotta
easy,
keep
dude.
warm, otherwise you lose it,
It's
man.
such a hack thing now.
Stay true to your roots, Paxton. all right?
It's like old, like, kind of racist jokes, like fucking little one-liner. Like I used to have one where, like, I had an Asian friend with premature ejaculation problems, and he doesn't like it when I call him instant rice.
Wait, hold on. Why did you have to first specify that he was your Asian friend and he had premature?
Because you cut off the
shout-out.
punchline.
You could have just said a friend and he had premature ejaculation problems, but why'd you have to specify that he was
So you
Asian?
can slip the white rice comment.
Yeah, because I called him instant rice.
Instant
You
rice.
talked over the
Instant
fucking
rice.
punchline, you long-winded motherfucker.
Sorry, that's what I do on my show.
I know. I understand, but fine.
So you were saying something about Asians and rice and
No, that's what I was getting at. It was just like
Instant
what
rice.
used to be kind of racial, maybe racist, even like hacky one-liner bits used to be what you opened with, and that was hack. Now hack is just saying you're gay, or like autistic. That's the new one. Good God, everyone at Hyenas
Everybody's
United-
autistic.
Jesus Christ, one after the fucking other.
or hack is saying that you're a fat fucking loser, over and over again.
I don't know, man. That's always going to be good. I fucking
So you're saying
No,
that
no,
Alex
I
Stein is
disagree.
good? Are you saying that Alex Stein was good because that's all he was saying to Haggard
I
last
was about
week?
to say, I was like,
callback. I missed that. That's my.
not just a callback because
Hey, good job at this comedy stuff.
I know.
because there's like, my point is, it didn't work for Alex Stein last week.
Yeah, no, he wasn't funny. He was
It's
just
the only thing he had was calling Haggard
It
a
did
fat
not
fucking
work.
loser. That's
It
all
did
he had.
not work.
He
You don't-
didn't say anything else.
You don't
He
have
had,
to
he had
spitball
COVID jokes.
everything.
He had COVID jabs
Yeah,
too.
yeah. He's like, first
got
Haggard
2
had 5
vaccines.
vaccine shots. Then he had 7 vaccine shots. Then he had
10.
20 vaccine
That's
shots.
because you had the jab.
Then he had 10 vaccine shots.
Yeah.
Fucking, he just wrote that in 2021. He's like, all right, I'm done for the
Yeah,
year.
that's
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
keep
like,
it.
is
It's the
that
only
what
joke
we're
I need.
doing?
That's the one.
Is that what we're doing?
That's the closer, baby.
Yeah.
What a fucking cuck.
Dude, I rewatched it, and my funniest points was all of Hagrid's responses. Was my funniest points of that entire segment. Was like, first calling him an asshole. The only time that Hagrid doesn't need to get the cue to put an air horn is when it's about himself.
Me.
Fuck
about
you,
me, baby.
Hagrid.
Right here, right now, baby.
Fuck off. Turn your mic off.
Okay, a little bit of a sidestep, but have y'all ever seen that movie, Now You See Me?
Yes. Oh, this is the second one.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is the second one.
Fuck it, they're both good.
You know what's funny is that last night I did karaoke bingo, and it was fucking packing, right? And then after bingo was somewhat over, at that time there was it wasn't Day After Tomorrow. It was the one with John Cusack, End of the World shit. The John
Tomorrow?
No, not Day After Tomorrow. It was the one with John Cusack.
The day that everything stood still, or the world stood
No.
No.
It's the one he's in the plane trying to fly his family.
It's about something. Like,
I know what you're talking about.
I can only think of Hot Tub Time Machine.
It's something about like the Aztec. It was it? No, that wasn't. What the fuck?
I know what movie you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
It's the End of the World movie.
I know, yeah.
And I felt like I was like,
I'm sure Dean Devlin produced it.
It had that one fucking Indian dude from The Guru, who played. You remember the movie The Guru?
Yeah, with Michael Myers.
No, you're talking about
Right.
Sex Guru.
No, that's Love Guru.
That's
or Love Guru.
Wow.
Then their movie The Guru that played
Oh,
like
then maybe I don't know
the
what
very
you're talking
light-skinned Indian guy, and he has like a
think
fucking
I've
one
seen the movie.
Bollywood moment, and he's like chori chori humko ise kya karenge
I don't know what we're talking
chuke chuke dike rake kya karenge hey and like that's what it did to all the white
Fuck you.
all the white audience that fucking watched the movie. That's what they fucking did in the movie theater. What exactly Paxton did.
Yeah, man,
that
I
fucking
can't
shit.
dance.
All right, so I'm looking at the IMDb for
Can't dance
one
to.
John Cusack, and starting at 2015, we got Dragon Blade, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, Chirac, Cell, Arsenal, Blood Money, Singularity, Distorted, River Runs Red, Never Grow Old, Utopia, which is a television show, and then Pursuit. So I have no clue. What
No,
you're
it's the
talking
End of the World movie with John Cusack. Look up End of the World movie with John Cusack.
All right.
He's definitely in one. I can't think of the
End of
name.
the
based
World
on
movie
it's
with
based
John
on a
Cusack.
real.
I feel like it's like the End of Tomorrow or Tomorrow.
No,
something.
it's not Day After Tomorrow. Day After Tomorrow was with Jake Gyllenhaal and.
Is it just simply called 2012?
2012.
2012, yeah.
2012.
Yeah, it is 2012.
Yes. It
It's
was
the
about the
Aztec
whole
shit. Yeah,
Aztec
yeah.
shit of 2012.
It's
The
got
world.
3
Yes,
out of
and the
5
world
stars.
ending.
Yeah, I heard it was dog shit.
It's probably a
I
bad
like
movie.
it. I like it. I
It
like
was
this movie.
entertaining.
So far, you have liked every movie brought up.
No,
I have
I
noticed
hated
that.
X-Men.
No, he
Hated
talked
it.
about a lot of movies he didn't like.
He's talking about not seeing movies on purpose. He did.
No, I hated the X-Men movies.
No,
I
but
hated the
he
X-Men
talked about watching the X-Men movies and he didn't like
Hated
it.
them.
Okay.
Thanks for paying attention, Paxton.
I think
paid
he had a
attention most
valid
of the
point.
time.
I'm just saying he had a valid point.
Yo, the first Wolverine was dog shit.
Okay,
I mean, like,
by
it
the
was-
way, speaking of dog shit, I don't know how fucking heavily I'm going to take y'all's suggestions anymore. I watched the D&D movie and it sucked asshole.
What is wrong with
It
you?
took me 2 sittings to get through that dumb
What?
bullshit.
Are you
I've watched
serious?
it several times. at the house
Are
since
you a
the theater.
D&D fan?
No, but I'm
That's the
into
problem.
fantasy shit.
Okay,
Like,
so
I
I'm not a
played Magic
D&D
the
fan.
Gathering growing up.
I'm not a D&D
Do you like
fan.
Game of
bro. Me
Thrones
too,
and you
bro.
didn't like fucking?
It seemed too fucking
I'm
cheesy,
not a
man.
D&D
Like,
fan.
I don't like
I
anything
love it.
PG-13.
I love Dungeons and Dragons.
like-
We talked about that. I love Dungeons and Dragons. I
I've
thought
seen it a
was-
couple times. I love it.
Yeah, this
I
is
thought
why
it was
Paxton says he's
fantastic.
not listening to you hoes anymore. That's
I
what's
thought it was
happening
so
right now.
good.
He said I watched that movie.
Miss out.
I can't do it. Yeah,
This
yeah.
motherfucker can't even pick his own cereal. What the fuck are we gonna expect him to pick a good
fuck
movie?
You. I found the best
When he's
cereal
allowed.
in the world, and it just so happens to be a Walmart brand cereal. Go fuck yourself. Golden
Honey
Grams
Smacks?
is the tits.
Oh, Golden Grams. Right on.
But the Kroger version is called.
I don't know. I can't shop at Kroger.
Golden Graham
I go
those
to
taste
Aldi,
like
dog.
it's stale.
It is, though. It's
I
crunchy
know.
as shit, brother. That's what it's there for.
When I'm feeling good, I go to Walmart. Like that's fooling
I'm
me.
a real gangster, dude. I'm Captain Crunch. I'm Captain Crunch.
Can't do it still.
Peanut
man.
butter only.
It's too like.
Hey, you
it's
sensitive
too
mouth
fake.
bitch.
Nah, not even.
I
the
like
fucking
Crunch Berries.
Crunch Berries is good though, but I'm a Captain Crunch guy.
I mean, I can eat regular, but I prefer Crunch Berries.
I'm also like a chocolate like. I'd rather do chocolate and honey over like fruity stuff.
Cause you get the chocolate milk or the honey milk at the end. I mean, I'm with you on that.
Are you a Cocoa Puffs guy?
never legit Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Pebbles is really what it said.
Cocoa Pebbles?
You gotta fucking throw
Yes.
down, though. You gotta
Dude,
go
chocolate.
fast.
So you can have chocolate oatmeal within less than 2 minutes.
There was
No, you gotta be going, dude. You can't. If it takes you 2 minutes to eat a bowl of cereal, you fucking up.
Yeah, you eat a bowl of cereal standing naked in the kitchen.
That's a fair assessment, actually. That's a fair assessment, I agree.
All I know is I'm slurping the chocolate milk at the end. That's all.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
The trick with eating cereal
I
is...
like the crisp, though. I like the crunch. I like the crisp.
You better move
Especially
fast.
when you get cereal like that, you eat both bowls standing up in the kitchen at 12:30 in the morning.
He said both bowls.
Yeah, you eat 2 bowls.
He said
Don't
both.
fucking lie. Everyone eats 2 fucking bowls, and you might even do like a half and half, so you can still have 2 fucking bowls. But like, you pour it, cereal first, milk, and
Yeah.
then after that, you finish that bowl.
Cereal.
You keep the milk, and
Yeah.
then do cereal on top of that.
I mean, when you're being a fat ass, yeah, that's generally
Talk
that's
about the dude who
That's generally
saves.
what you do.
This is definitely the dude that saves his hot dog water every single time he makes
Nah,
hot
I just
dogs.
don't eat a hot dog, bro. They hurt my toes. I get the gout.
Whoa, that gout though.
Shit.
That's some old man shit right there. That's some
got
genetics
bad
right
Shout
there,
out to
brother.
80 Proof because my nigga used to say that shit. Same shit. He's like, yeah, I can't do this. Gonna give me gout.
That might be the funniest response I've ever heard fucking Paxton say. Fuck hot dogs.
Shit gives me
It
the
hurts
gout.
my
And it's-
toes.
Yeah. The worst part is all the funny things you hear me say are just me being sincere.
That was it. And you know what's funny? If you were to re-say that on stage during a set, it will fucking go nowhere. It will go
I
nowhere.
agree. I was thinking that shit.
That's Paxton. That's why we love Paxton that comes on the show. He is, and one more time, we'll acknowledge it one more time, that Paxton is our most featured feature on Honor Don't Carry. Holding the title strong.
I'm just glad
No
you
one.
didn't say Faxton again. That one.
Faxton. Paxton.
It has
Paxton
made
still
its way
can't
around
understand
the
that
balance.
dude.
It is bullshit.
Hey!
And like fucking people
It's
I
got
don't know
legs.
call me Faxton. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
Paxton's got legs.
And quit talking to Shawn.
It's like you know Drew Niggins, which I like. I'm praying that Drew Niggins comes one day because I love him.
He's just loud. I love him, but he's loud.
But dude, his comedy's good, man.
He is funny.
He's funny.
I saw him the other night. He was
And for
funny.
a guy with a legitimate brain injury, you know what I mean? He is fucking good.
There are people without brain
But
injuries who are not as funny as he is.
He's a white dude with the last name Nickens. And that's why
The
I go.
comedy writes itself.
That's right, and that's why I go up every time. I'm like, that's my Nickens right there. That's what I say every time. That's my Nickens.
And it bombs.
It's bad every time.
I mean, that's pretty much every time Shawn goes.
Your eyes are so wide right now.
He's trying to give you the look that makes you feel bad. So
Are you
that
starting
you
to
back
Jean
So you're
Grey
doing a
from-
show on August 18th, right? Are you doing a show on August 18th?
Red
ladies and
Comedy
gentlemen.
Show.
Remember last week when you did this bit?
Yeah, I did. I did.
It was better last week.
I got
Once
four.
again, I hope
got
so.
4 more weeks to fucking work this shit out, motherfucker. As
Yeah, I
long as
know.
you
You're like
show
my
up.
parents.
As long as you
Sounds
show
like
up.
you're gonna need it.
As long as you show up. So you're supposed to be performing on August 18th, right?
Supposed to. I'm still gonna be off work though. I'm not gonna tell him I got cut.
Lols.
I think I'm about to get fired, low key.
Oh, you really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
I've had like a show like every other weekend at least recently. I'm not talking shit. That's amazing. But like, they're like, oh, we want people that aren't successful. I'm like, I'm not gonna work every fucking weekend. Dog.
We want people with no talent
Yeah.
to work the door.
No,
What if
we
you didn't
want
have
people with
ambition?
no
No
obligations that care about their career
Yeah.
and what they're trying to do.
Yeah, my
I mean,
career
look, you
for
gotta set your
$15
boundaries
an hour
early.
on
You know
the
what I'm saying?
weekend.
Yeah.
No, I feel
we
that.
started the show out with this.
I feel
you gotta
that.
start your boundaries.
I feel that. I feel that. So outside of what you're doing or maybe doing on Friday, August 18th, what else you got going on?
I got a show this weekend with Shark.
I shared that.
Wait, is it
I
Greasy
shared
Gordo's birthday?
No, but I got that the 14th. I can't wait for that
So
one.
it's
That
on
one's gonna be
Friday, right?
Is that when the 14th is?
Yes, because 15th is I'm leaving.
No, August 14th. Gordo's birthday is August 14th.
Oh, it's August 14th.
Yeah. I got a show with Noah this Saturday, though, the 15th.
Wait,
That
no,
lines
it
up
can't
well.
be August 14th because it's supposed to be at Shark's Club. And
Yeah, that
he's
got moved.
ending.
We established it right as like the day before Noah
So
got done.
are they extending his
No,
stay?
we're just finding a new
venue.
Oh.
Yeah. But that's going to be really fun. Follow me on Instagram to find the deets on that. pbailey_comedy. I always forget to plug. I'm so bad at it. I'm trying to think. What's after that one? There is... Oh, the Deep Ellum Comedy Festival. That one's going to be awesome. I'm on the 29th. That one's the 27th through the 29th, but everyone knows last day, best day, fuck you guys.
Got him.
28th bitches. That one's going to be cool. I got yours, hopefully, still. I might have to give you a handy J for that one to stay cemented. And I got one more. I can't fucking...
I feel like I shared a couple of them, so I think...
Yeah, how's your house come along?
Good. I've only got half the kitchen, a little tiny strip in the living room, and then one other bedroom to finish staining.
Is Dante still living outside, or how's that?
Dante's still in his other place. Yeah, I should have ran with the joke there. My bad. Once again. It's been a long night, dog. I work at Dallas Hyenas.
Is he better on stage? Go find out. Buy a ticket.
I think I got a new joke that works, but like, fucking man, I was so ready to do this new bit that I'm working. Actually, let's talk about this job I used to have because y'all helped me.
Wait, did you get fired from DCC?
No, I've never been fired from a job ever.
Nice.
I always quit. I always get a better job with more money. But I worked as a prep cook, got hired at 16 years old, was the head prep chef with no culinary experience.
Is this when you were still fat?
Yes. They literally called me Big Country.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I used to wear cowboy boots because I wasn't going to buy... I wasn't
See,
gonna
ladies and gentlemen, he's funny when he's not trying. That's what it is. That's what I told my fiance too. Go ahead.
Well, it's really because I wasn't going to spend $60 on some dumb crock-looking motherfucker shoes. So I was just like, these boots have rubber soles. I'm just going to wear these.
They were made for walking.
I fucking was waiting for it, but I saw his eyes got big.
Yeah.
I'm glad you took it. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, fuck.
I just like that you look at my eyes. Go on.
Yeah. And your crow's feet, dog. Fuck you.
Hey, get him.
Do you see pussy in my eyes?
What?
No, I see pussy down there, though.
Okay.
Camel toe. Or a fucking moose knuckle.
Keep going. Buddy. You're doing great.
So, second day, I'm at this fucking restaurant. First thing, the opener of the bit is I talk about how I worked at a restaurant called Breadwinners, and then it went bankrupt in 3 months.
Yeah.
So,
I remember. Breadwinners, go on. Got him. Go on, Haggard. You saw what I was fucking doing.
Yeah, I got you. The stream saw it too, trust.
Keep going, motherfucker.
So, second day I'm working there, someone walks up behind me and whispers in my ear, I shit you not. Just so you know, I suck the best dick in the restaurant.
When?
Wow.
And
What was
I
his
turned
name?
around to find a person I had known as the name Fran, but never met Fran. Fran was Francis.
But his real name, was just long for Frank.
No, well, Francis.
Frank.
I think he chose the name.
You're pulling me down, dude. I fucking... God, have you ever talked to someone dumber than you that just drags you down with them? Like, nah,
Every week, every Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the morning.
I feel like I'm having a stroke.
Test your metal. Keep going.
Fucking A, Christ.
It's like you on my sets.
I'm trying to remember shit that happened, and I can't do it without fucking talking it out at this restaurant. But like, okay, so my boss at the time was this dude named T. T was a fucking yoked black dude from Alabama with a thick Southern accent.
Sounds
and something
right.
about that always threw me off.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, not out of his mouth. I didn't expect that. And there was one time where I got fucking literally electrocuted on the job.
Wait, you talked about that last week.
Did I?
You
Okay,
talked
that's
about
what started this bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And all I did was just I pulled a plug out the wall and what I call now the plug penis, the ground, the third part, that got stuck in there. And I was just being a jackass. It's like, God damn it. And I went to pull it, and that's when I got fucking electrocuted. The line is, I found out real fast that cartoons were kind of right. You do see your skeleton, and you do shake and convulse on the ground for a little bit. T comes around the corner. He's like, what the fuck you doing on the ground? I'm like, T, give me a fucking second, man. I just got electrocuted. And the joke is, he literally said, shocking. I'm like, you're going to have to give me a minute, man. Yeah.
I like T.
And T was a fucking funny ass dude. He sells, he does weed food now. I don't know the actual name, but like cannabis infused food. That's the actual name.
Right on.
Yeah.
He's doing
he
God's
sends me
work.
underground shit like once every 8 months on Snapchat. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm friends with the fucking guy.
No, there's a dude in Austin. He calls himself, I think, Mr. TAC, but he's this black dude. He makes weed-infused suppositories that apparently gets you stupid high.
I don't
I'm
need
good.
weed that bad.
Yeah, I'll ingest it or smoke it. I'm good.
I don't care if you're gay, but my butthole specifically is an
As a man that's had to deal with hemorrhoids in his
I
life,
thought you were going to say dicks up your butt.
I bet that's what you were thinking.
I was hoping.
I'm not convinced that's not what he meant.
No.
But continue.
Tom Hardy sucks dick,
Much
so.
smaller. But no, there's suppositories, you know. I mean, listen, I've had to stick a suppository, you know, even medically, you know, just even I've gotten medical suppositories to give you the medicine. And
Even
stuff.
medically, so you
Why'd
mean
you have to have a suppository?
He said even medically.
so that means he put suppositories when they weren't
Recreationally.
medical.
Well, when I had the
That
hemorrhoids,
was my takeaway
My
too.
man
when
said
they weren't medically
recreational,
given,
dude.
when they weren't medically given,
But you were
and I had the hemorrhoids.
recreationally,
Oh, you meant to say
recreationally
prescribed?
taken?
No, I mean, I just got it. It was over
He
counter.
hasn't talked about
Sure.
when Pilar recreationally does it, though.
No, she no.
kids?
No.
She doesn't
Strap
need
on?
to. She doesn't need to put the suppositories in, but she does care the area.
All right. Hold on. Wait. Is it this one? No, it's not that one.
Window shut down.
There it is. That's the one.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know what? I was
On the money.
I was looking to create that moment, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did.
You definitely made something memorable.
Yeah,
I'm
want-
sure she's gonna be proud.
Yeah, you know what? Listen, there's a woman that cares. She cares about every fucking inch of me.
Okay, so I remembered a story that I wanted to talk about, and I need y'all to help me find the funny in it. It's from working at the same restaurant. It's a
Okay.
whole fucking, like, list tier thing.
Can't wait to hear it.
It's like 5 minutes long now. I'm pretty proud of it. But I used to get in a lot of, like, verbal and sometimes physical fights with my... He wasn't my boss, but he was the sous. So, like, he was my boss's right-hand dude, which also means he's a fucking pussy.
Yeah, sous chefs.
Yeah, they're always bitches. Dude.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
just
God.
fucking mad at everything.
And there was one time, like, it was like family day at the restaurant. Like, you invited your family to come eat there, and the restaurant, like, did stuff, and it was, like, discounted price or something like that. And he fucking walks in a fucking, like, upheaval, like, yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you, stupid? And I just hated this fucking moron. His name is Keenan Thompson, I think.
This sounds way more personal for us to find the funny in.
Yeah. He's just a fucking douche. But he walks in out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck are you so happy about? And he's like, I just took this food to this fucking table, and the fucking hot chick with the big tits liked me. I was like, whoo, yeah, good job, you fucking loser. Nice. And I'm like, what fucking table so I can go make fun of them to you? Or make fun of you to them. And he's like, table 67. I walked outside, and it's my fucking mom, dude.
Oh, no. Hell no.
Give the air horns to this motherfucker.
I did not see that
I did not see that coming.
I did not see that coming.
Like,
Wow.
That usually happens to kids in middle school.
Bravo. Bravo to that man. That man knows comedy.
Yeah, he didn't fucking know. He did it on accident. And then he
That
comes
makes
in
it better.
boasting, like, I didn't even say anything. I said something to, like, a waiter. And to this day, I fucking hate that waiter. Oh, God. But waiter tells Keenan, and fucking white guy, by the way, fuck you. Like, if you're a white guy named Dwayne or Keenan, go fuck yourself.
White guy named Keenan?
Yes, from Seattle, and he wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
That's wild.
That's kind of wild. I've never met a white
he
guy
made me
named
want to
Keenan.
punch puppies. I
Yeah,
fucking
I've never met a white guy named Keenan.
But, like, waiter tells Keenan, and Keenan's like, so that was your mom, dude? She's gonna fucking suck me off in the freezer.
Jesus.
This, that, and the other. I'm like, nah, that's funny, man. I'm just trying to let it roll off because he's my fucking boss. It's just like, you gonna call me daddy? I'm like, I'm gonna call you a bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm trying to fry this fucking chicken, okay? And he's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't want me to be stepdaddy? I'm like, dude, if you don't get your small ass dick away from me right now, I'm going to fucking cup check you. And I was like, that's just my way of, like, I'm not that mad right now, but after a cup check and you're still doing shit, I'm gonna get mad. And, I will say this is my fault. I went for the cup check a little too hard. Like, that was my fault. I didn't mean to fuck his day up.
And
You have no
and
way
then I
of
lost
judging
my
another
job,
man's
Ramil.
testicular fortitude,
He's got
bro.
big balls. I'll give him that. He had a small
you gotta
dick,
do
big
what you
balls,
gotta
and
do,
I
yeah.
just, like, was not expecting him to be that far out. Like, he might have testicular cancer or something. I hope he does. And I hit it too hard, and he, like, I think he actually went to, like, punch me. But he's just a bitch, and he missed and hit me in the shoulder. And I was like, you're a fucking pussy. And then I grabbed a towel and I towel whipped him. Hit him in the nuts again.
Towel whip.
Towel whip. We're right back to it.
Call back.
What?
We talked. I talked about that. There's not a towel whipping competition. They have slap boxing and
He's
shit.
terrified of towels.
No, just from Chris.
He was screaming and crying
Just
earlier,
from Chris.
Okay, you just...
It's only from Chris. I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
want to be
Still
towel
happened.
whipped by Chris. I don't think that's so much
Still
to
happened,
ask.
dude.
Okay, that man is a very strong person. He doesn't know his strength, and if he's fucking excited about something and he's got a towel in his hand,
Wow.
he doesn't know his strength. It's going to pierce my fucking skin. I don't want
Pierce
it.
So
your
just you
skin.
wait. This story gets hotter. Not sexually, sadly. God damn it.
Boo.
It took me till 18 to fucking get pussy. That's ridiculous.
Congratulations.
What the fuck happened to this story?
I don't know. I
went-
tangent really
It
badly.
went on 4 different things, and then it just went very personal.
Yeah,
It got
man.
funny and then really sad.
I'm like one of those. I'm like one of those pens. You like the 4 different inks, and we're all idiots, and we try to get all 4 colors down at the same time. That's just all of my thoughts. They're like, no, talk about this. And they're like, just fucking yeah. I'm just having a stroke up here.
So where are we at? Where are we at? With this guy?
We're going back to what happened with.
You towel whipped him. Okay.
Accidentally got him in the nuts. I'm like, dude, okay, that's my
again.
bad. Truce.
God damn.
That's my bad. Hit me in the shoulder again or whatever. And he's like, nah, we're done. And I can tell he's pissed. I'm like, all right,
for sure.
leave it alone for right now. Cut to like 2.5 hours later into the shift. I'm in the walk-in freezer and I'm bent over like grabbing something on the bottom shelf. And dude, he fucking free kick, like rears back and kicks me from behind in the dick.
God damn.
And I knew he was a fucking cunt of a person, so I was ready for this guy to do something. And I had stashed a fucking towel that I had cut down like the middle and braided and wetted the tip and left it in the freezer. And I fucking had people, I'm like, hey, if he walks in here after me, I know he's about to do something, lock the door.
Damn.
And I fucking got the towel whip. I'm like, all right, you ready? And I just wham, 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 wham. Dude, 2 weeks of fucking lacerations down his back and thighs. I was like, talk about my mom again, bitch.
I'll give it to you. That was some pre-planning.
Oh, dude, I'm a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's on our side, boys.
Yeah. No, I've had a couple snaps.
To be
I
honest-
meant to talk about this earlier too. Like we were talking about mental health stuff and like snapping, or we were talking about Joaquin Phoenix. That's what it was. And I was talking about someone brought up something I was gonna agree with it. Like, yeah, mental snaps are like fucking real legit. I always thought like, oh, mental snap, people are just fucking being dramatic. Until I had a mental snap and just fucking lost my cool.
Now imagine being in a. What if you were ever like? Would you ever apply for a towel whipping competition where like you whip the towel? It starts with a dry towel, and based on.
Am I allowed to dodge it, or is it like you just
No,
gotta
like
take it?
you choose the front or the back.
Damn.
And it doesn't move. You don't move. Like so, if you choose the front side, it's just the front side, right?
Okay.
And
It's
so,
like front hand, back hand from
and
a
they-
fucking.
and based on the
Key and
contact,
Peele.
based on the contact and what it does, then the other person, if they like had a good whip, then like they get a couple sprays of water on their towel each round.
Okay, this sounds like basically Rochambeau, and I'll explain Rochambeau in a second if you don't know Rochambeau. But Rochambeau is just where you want to go first. If I'm going first in a towel whipping competition, your ass is fucking done. If I'm going second and I don't die, you're going to fucking die.
So I now want to see a towel whipping contest between you and Chris.
Alex Stein.
Yeah, Chris don't got it like that. Or Alex Stein don't got it like that. But
I don't think
Chris-
Alex Stein's got a snap.
Lock him in a freezer.
I don't think he's got it. He can't even snap back with his words. I doubt he's
I don't
got to
think he's
snap
gonna
with
do
a towel.
He's gonna be useless with a towel.
I would love to see though you and Chris go toe to toe.
Bartender?
Yeah, no, the
No,
GM.
The GM.
Oh, no, I like him.
Yeah, I know.
Right? You gotta be nice to that guy.
I'm sure he likes you too.
Whatever.
No.
Dude, I'm like,
It's all the spirit of competition.
Okay, you know I talk shit about comedians. Let's just find one that I don't like. It's not that hard.
name him.
Off air.
Shawn.
Don't you like me, Paxton? Let's just be real about that. You wouldn't show up every week if you did not like me.
Yeah, no, that just, I mean, like, I am a masochist, but not that much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need
And for now, you still have a job on August 18th, so.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But let's see where Paxton goes. Anything can happen in the next 37 days, so we'll see. Paxton, so you talked about your shows, you talked about everything going on. So if I set up a quick little towel whipping competition between you and Chris, would you go toe to toe?
Are we gonna be friends after?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
Most definitely.
God damn it, I hate being a comedian. Yes.
Yeah,
Got
Chris.
Now I know.
We found a towel whipping competitor. Paxton wants
Y'all
to go up
have
against
this
you.
pre-planned?
Yeah, he wants to go up against you, Chris.
Fuck me,
Nah,
run.
I wasn't
Towel
here
whipping
for that.
competition. Paxton wants to go up against you.
No, I didn't want to.
Yeah,
It was
he wants to
presented
go.
to me.
He
It
wants,
was
he wants to
presented
go.
to me.
He wants to go up against you, Chris. He said it. Yeah, oh, you already got it in hand. Ah, my boy already got it in hand. You look scared, Paxton. Why you turn so weak? You look a little Redston right now.
Oh, hell no.
He needs a towel. He's unarmed at the moment.
Just go back to him and he's like, whoa. With like nothing else.
This is gonna really have to be Karate Kid where I just fucking I catch it right here.
But once again, ladies and gentlemen, back at it again on Honor Don't Care, our number one most featured feature of the show, Paxton Bailey, ladies and gentlemen. Follow him at P. Bailey Comedy, everybody.
Thank you so much.
And at the Reds Tape Comedy Show on Friday,
let's
August
go.
18th. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been having a good time. What time is it, Hagrid?
We are at 15 past 12, so we've basically got our close down segment in Scootaloo.
So one last break before
One
we come
last
back?
break, and then
Let's
we're going to
do
do
it.
our closing segment with Hagrid. It's been Honor Don't Care. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next...
And we're back.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Blue Label Johnny, along with
Shawn K, the Showman. This is On Air Don't Care, of course, with our number one beardy, burly homie in the background, Haggard the Plug.
Facts.
Running that whole production that you guys see gloriously in this live feed, and that you can watch later. And hopefully you're watching later, and hopefully we'll see your comments. But we're in the last segment, so you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, it's time to bring the man from behind the scenes to the front of the scenes to talk to both of us as a little recap of the show. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, he's got somebody to talk about. So he's got
to do his job.
He's got people to talk to.
It's not always glamorous.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not always dime pieces.
I gotta say, you kept your shades on the entire episode.
I generally do.
Yeah, you've been chilling.
When I have my shades on, I generally keep them on.
Is it? Do you see a bright future, and that's why you've had to keep your shades on?
I mean,
the whole
anytime
time?
you're sitting on a show with actual lights, you're always sitting in bright light. It's always bright.
I did have my shades earlier, but then I was like, you know what? I like seeing what's going on. I like people seeing the honesty in my eyes.
The honesty in your eyes. Those big, shocked-looking eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to get
only
that.
Only a select few have a you know, I'm saying the ability to look into my eyes. That's what the.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just not open for everybody.
I think
gateway to the soul is not for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. But without further ado, of course, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and bring up the man who makes this show sauce up the way it is. To close out our segment, as always, ladies and gentlemen, our back-end producer of Deep Video Live, Jason Dyer, Haggard the Plug! Haggard the Plug! Hassan El Savior.
I don't know what that means.
Hassan El Savior.
Let's see what's going on with this mic, man. It's been rough for us all.
Jason the Savior?
Jason the Savior, I guess. You know, the funny story, when I was a kid, 5 or 7, somewhere in there, I had asked my grandfather, Jesse Esparza, Jesus. I was like, what's my name but in Spanish? He's like, I guess Hassan. Like he said, he kind of said it like that. And that's
Which
when I
translates
realized
to
nothing at all because it's a Hebrew name. Yeah.
basic white man. It's
Basic white man.
basic
It
white man
translates
name.
to burly halfsican.
That's right.
That's what it translates to.
Yeah,
That's the
actually,
actual name.
that actually fits.
It's funny. I don't think I've ever heard "Hey son." Like I don't
Yeah, I
think
know,
I've
right?
Hey
ever
son,
heard
hey son, burly half-skin. Like it's like I said, what does Hassan mean? Burly half-skin.
It sounds like a trading card description, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
I choose you, half-sican.
I'll
Just like
play
show up.
my "Hey son."
Hey
That
son. I did. You know what's funny? I stopped at a gas station to fill up gas and randomly found a Pokemon card
Nice.
on the floor.
Which one?
Eevee.
Nice.
I don't know what that means.
And that can become many, many things. That's a super great Pokemon for Sean. It's good for
It
Sean.
was like one of those Pokemon that like it chooses which type of evolution it does.
Welcome to the Nerd Show. Now we're getting you with a little bit of that stank, right? We were talking Star Trek.
You don't know
earlier.
about this shit?
I can't do Pokemon. Look, Pokemon came around like when I was
It was too late,
graduated
yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
I was in college. My brother was into like this. We're talking about like 95, 96.
Yeah.
My brother was getting into Pokemon.
There you go.
I was trying to play.
I couldn't get behind it.
I was the guy that was
that
like,
shit was whack.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do what everyone else loves. I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's what I did.
Yo,
And then
Yu-Gi-Oh
everybody loved Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh was dope.
thereafter.
Yo,
Yu-Gi-Oh is way dope
But
than Pokemon.
playing Yu-Gi-Oh was fire, dude.
I
hated
never
it.
actually played the card game.
I hated every little motherfucker that came to my shop that played Yu-Gi-Oh. I would
I
tell them
played
flat
Magic.
out, dude.
I played Magic.
I have these little Yu-Gi-Oh boys, these little Pokemon boys coming in there talking about.
I
"You
never
got a
played
hollow?
Magic
Do you
together."
have a hollow version of that card? Bitch, we call them foils.
I don't
Magic
know.
was here
I have
first.
no idea. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh the cartoon. Have no idea how to play the card game.
I honestly don't either.
Oh no, I learned how to play the card game before the cartoon came out.
Man, Yu-Gi-Oh was a bad influence on some of the little ghetto kids because that was a fast, quick, easy way to sling cardboard and to make some money, not unlike a little ghetto boy drug slinger, dude. So I had these boys walk in the shop. They got two backpacks on. I'm talking about what you got for trade, son. What you got for trade, son? I'm like, I got a door that requires you to pay me some motherfucking money, and you're gonna be selling them.
Yeah,
cards in
I
here,
remember
dude.
like doing some crazy like gameplay stuff where I'd like sacrifice my greatest fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card, which is
Johnny
like
combo
a
player.
blue eyes white dragon or some shit, because I knew a ghoul card was coming and I can resurrect him back just to attack him or
I mean,
whatever.
but that's what all. I mean, Magic was about like
that.
Like it was like how many different variations can you play against somebody with what
Right.
you got? You know what I'm saying? Like you can resurrect
Yeah,
this guy, bring this guy, sacrifice this guy to bring this other guy. Look, yo,
Yeah,
Magic was wild.
yeah,
Magic the Gathering was wild.
Yeah, I never
still
played
going
Magic the
strong.
Gathering, but
good for you.
Yu-Gi-Oh was
I
my
mean,
shit.
I'm sure the mechanics are similar, but I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh was as in depth as Magic was.
So
Like,
Yu-Gi-Oh was essentially if you could buy the cards, you could win some games.
Right.
There's a lot of luck and chance involved in that. Although
with
most
Magic,
competitive
you could
players would
have
tell you
the
that's not true.
cheapest deck, but if you knew how to position your bullshit
that's how
ass
we
cheap
used to
1
do
cent
it.
cards,
Yeah.
you can whoop a motherfucker with the most expensive card.
Oh.
Magic's the OG of all those collectible card games, dude. That's
Okay.
like Generation 1, the very
Wow.
first version.
It was taking the role playing games and making them into.
Well, it's
into,
nice that
like,
we had
cards.
a short nerd out moment without him, but then you guys brought it back together.
We leveled it up for you.
Good job, guys. Thank you.
You're welcome, son.
Thank you for
Look,
bringing it.
Happy we can help.
I
Bring
seen a
back the
rapper
regularity.
with the Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
fucking upside down pyramid chain. Yo, that shit iced out, heavy,
Yeah.
fucking heavy.
And see, that's one of the man. I could talk about collectible card games forever. But one of the interesting things about Yu-Gi-Oh is that it did.
That's
bring
our next
that hype.
podcast. That's
Yeah,
our
for
next
sure.
podcast.
Collectible slinging cardboard, boy. That's the show right there. Slinging cardboard. Where them collectibles at? We're gonna talk about them.
Yeah. Well, of course, we did another Wednesday episode, and it wasn't as explosive as last week.
Sure.
It's a good thing.
Which is we
I'll
needed
take that as a
to
victory in and of itself.
we needed to bring it back to what the show substance is, right? The substance of the show and what it was, right? But we had a fair amount of people that were paying attention to the show and what was going on. Not a lot of people brave enough. They were like trying to talk to us like off
Air
camera, right?
Between segments
And we're
such,
like-
I think that's kind of par for the course. I think, you know.
But
what I'm
like,
saying?
or like, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you know what? Sign up and talk to us on the show. And they did not want it.
fucking got
maybe
'em.
they need to be sweet talked a little bit, you know. So, you know, like nobody falls for the same sale tactics.
I don't stick around for sweet talk.
He's like, I don't.
I'm
have
a
it.
married
I'm
man.
not- that's
I
okay.
don't stick around
How
for
can
sweet
that
talk.
be the case if we're?
I'll let you know
if
what
it's
it
always
is.
ABC.
Yeah.
For always,
I leave the
always
sweet talking
be
to you.
closing, son.
Yeah, I definitely leave you the sweet talking to you because I'm not gonna sweet talk nobody. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not trying to get in trouble. That's what
Yeah.
I said.
Today's nobody is tomorrow's Zuckerberg. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You said that, Zach. That's
Well, you missed him. You missed him. That was for you to find.
Can I tell y'all something dangerous I did for my household recently?
Yeah, please.
I finally erected the swimming pool that I bought 2 months ago. I bought this motherfucker like May
Inflatable?
1st. No, like a
Like the
legit ass
backyard?
little, the
Yeah.
backyard above ground pool. I got the
and you
damn
put
thing.
it together.
Finally, you know, man,
That's an accomplishment in
it took me
itself.
like 4 or 5 different days because I'd be like, this is a heavy fucking box. I'd move it out in the backyard. Yep, we're good, boys, we're good. That heat, like the heat
I
factor,
put
of
one
like
together
105
many years
degrees
ago.
plus.
Won't
Yeah,
ever do
dude.
that again.
So you have a backyard pool now? Like
Yeah.
a legitimate one?
Yeah, it's like 14 feet round and 48 inches deep. The kids are the perfect size to feel like they're overwhelmed inside of that pool. So, and now it's like every day is my 5-year-old going, can we go outside and go swimming now? And it's me hitting him back with, have you done any chores yet? Like trying to match the excitement. Like, how's your bedroom coming, little man?
That water bill ain't gonna pay
That's what I'm
itself, you
saying.
know what I mean?
Oh, look here, young
Earn
man.
your
I'm going to
keep.
teach you how to vacuum, and you're going to do it right.
Yeah,
Right, that
earn
kind of
your
stuff.
keep.
Yeah.
So wait, you built that shit? Like the outdoor pool, you did that yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's like an all-in-one, like, put together the pieces
How long
or
did the
whatever.
deck take?
I did not do it. The
Oh, you don't
fucking
have a deck.
No, we have
Yeah,
we have the ladder that goes up and over. I ain't trying to
doesn't
do
have a
that
deck.
shit. I don't have a deck, dude. And I ain't like that. I'm not.
That shit's whack.
That's a different class.
Yeah,
I
I
thought you
thought
had the deck going into the
You
up
asked
against
him-
the house.
You
and
asked my
shit.
man to invest
You
in
know what's
wood.
fucked up, though? Listen to, yeah, I know, but listen to this shit. So we finally, like I said, it took like 4 or 5 days, different attempts to start, stop. I finally get it open. We got the water going. The filter's ready to rock. We're about to shock this pool with chlorine. I'm talking to my wife. I'm like, which thing? Because I wish we had a deck. I'm like, fuck. Like, what am I gonna do?
It's
dude?
never good enough.
Everything.
It's never good enough, is
A
it?
deck,
God damn it.
bro. Like, okay. Well, aside from that, how's the
It's
swimming?
never enough.
How's the buoyancy of that H2O over there? Is that doing all right for you? You floating around a little bit?
But you have like a ladder to get in.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, and it supports you.
Oh, for sure.
So you're good to your
Because
kids are
I've
good.
lost a lot of motherfucking weight, dude. I'm there now. I'm like descending
Shout out to
into.
no AC.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Yeah.
Shout
Up
out to
here for
good
many
decisions
nights.
and dietary choices and diabetes type 2. You know what I'm saying? That's
Bah,
a
bah, bah,
winner.
bah, bah.
Oh, trust me, I've been on it, man. After I saw like Emiliano doing his shit, knowing
Yeah.
full well with everything, bro,
Yeah.
I've been going back in the whole workout tip.
Right
Like
on.
I've been watching my like diet, but it was funny
I think he's
because
just worried about Amelia whooping his ass. so
I
he's
think
just
that's why he
gotta
wore
stand.
the sleeveless shirt.
it won't
today,
it won't
so he just
happen. It won't,
show you
I've
tier one.
worn a sleeveless shirt before.
No, I don't think
Hagrid.
so.
I have.
Here on the show?
Yes,
He's
I
worn a
have.
jersey
purpose, though?
before.
I mean,
Yes,
on
I
purpose,
have
though?
worn a sleeveless shirt
okay,
before,
okay,
100%.
okay, right,
But I'm not worried about me and Emiliano like going to the blows because you're not the
He
first.
should be.
You're not the first dumbass to fucking do it. Oh, are you afraid of him whooping your ass? Like you're not the first
should be.
motherfucker to fucking say that shit. No, I'm not. I don't have to worry about that
Oh, so
because
you know
Good
he's gonna whoop your
relationship.
ass.
You're
no,
doing
I don't have to
great.
worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't have to worry about it.
It's not a problem.
It's
There's
not
no
a problem.
static.
Sounds like
There's
somebody's
no
gonna end up.
static.
It's like a stepdad's gonna get his ass whooped at some point.
That sounds like a skit we need Alexander K to write up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No. Yeah, no. It's not one of those things. It's not one of those things that's going to ever happen. Is that a guy that wants to?
Yeah, I kind of
Possibly,
feel like you're gonna get your
potentially.
ass whooped.
Do you want to? Oh wait, no, you sir, you haven't signed the waiver. You haven't signed the waiver.
I'll
So-
take care of that.
So Hagrid, why don't you go ahead and talk to this gentleman real quick?
Sure. I'll be right back.
And see what he needs, just because, we need to make sure that we're conscious about who we are displaying on the show, because there is a process to sign up on this show, and a lot of people like
Rules
to be.
and regulations.
There's rules and regulations, and we ain't trying to catch no future case because you felt momentarily brave. You know what I mean? Because
And
a
then
lot.
change your mind later.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. I didn't say that you can push my image out to.
We didn't say you could come on the show.
Exactly right. Because there is a guideline to how you can sign up for the show, and if you don't follow those guidelines, it ain't gonna happen. I feel like I cut my leg. I feel like this little cut, but there's not. No, it's just a scratch.
He's just sensitive.
It's just a scratch. It's okay.
He's just overly sensitive.
Is it what? What, Chris? What?
He's making reference to your headphones.
Oh yeah. Oh. No one can see you. No one can see. Oh yeah? How's it look? You're welcome.
You look cockeyed.
Yeah. I blame my dad. I blame my dad. And my eyes aren't evenly positioned. I blame my dad and I blame his dad. I blame my dad and I blame his dad.
I blame evolution, basically.
100%. But the fact of the matter is though, I do believe that there is a future in towel whipping.
I think that has yet remains to be seen.
Because it hasn't been
depends
seen.
on how hard you push it.
Because it hasn't been seen, but I think that there's just.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying it does.
I need to. You know what? There's a lot of things that's going on, but I need to find the passion, the motive. I would love to see anybody just go ahead and comment and what you think about a towel whipping competition. Would you love to see it? Would you love to be part of it? I want to know. And even if it has nothing to do with towel whipping.
Caucasians versus African Americans, maybe.
Now you just made a whole racial thing. That's just now it's uncomfortable.
That's too far.
It's way.
We're not pushing it. We can't push the line of the comedy. We can't be Andy Kaufman out here.
No.
No. All right.
Because I mean, wrist power is wrist power. Wrist power. It doesn't matter what race you are. Wrist power is wrist power.
No risk, no reward.
And that's the tagline right there. No risk, no reward. That is the tagline for the competition right there.
No,
I'm gonna give it to my boy for that one.
I want to let you know that the ploy of having people talk to us and give us a little bit of topic or conversation to discuss has actually worked out for us. Just had a nice conversation with a gentleman in the crowd here, a gentleman called Jimmy Alexander, who wanted to be sure to give his on-air don't care thought.
Okay.
Which is, regardless of where you are in life, what your background is or where you're coming from, if you're persistent, you're going to find people who will support you.
I agree with that.
And he very specifically was coming at it from the perspective of the Central Texas Housing Authority and the fact that there are realtors that exist in this currently red state of Texas, who are homosexual, and that their opportunities and options are the same, and that the support to continue down that route with that type of opposition against you, it doesn't matter. You'll find people to support you. So that was what Jimmy just shared with me here off camera, and I mean,
hopefully. I don't necessarily know if that's true. I hope it is.
We want it to be, right?
I want it to be true.
That's the Texas I want to live in.
I agree.
Put it that way, yeah.
I agree. As much as we love having subjects of opposition brought onto the show, we also love subjects that we can agree with.
I mean, the contrarian in me wants me to disagree, but I can't.
I feel you on that. No,
it's pretty. It's pretty. I mean, shit. That's probably said those exact words.
No, it's such a fair assessment. It's such a fair assessment to the industry and the pedigree of what he's trying to literally like put down on the table, and this is what it should be. Mm-hmm. He's absolutely not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong, and it's surprising to me that there is any type of difference.
I mean, I said to Haggard outside during the breaks, I was like, I think majority of Americans do not understand what the word freedom means. Right. Like Americans, like born, bred, multi-generational Americans do not understand what the word freedom means or what it means in the context of even being an American. I think many Americans, white, black, Hispanic, whatever you have, don't understand what the word freedom means. I think they understand they like things the way they want it, but when it comes to how other people who want things that may not be in line with what you want, don't understand that that's what freedom is. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
Entitlement isn't freedom.
Yeah.
And a lack of choices isn't oppression necessarily.
Literally. Yeah. Like entitlement is not freedom. It's like if you can do something that I can't, then it's not like now we're talking about privilege, not freedom.
Right,
you know
right.
Like,
absolutely. Absolutely. So, Hagrid, in comparison to last week's episode, how did you feel about this week's episode?
Oh, bro, this is so chill. It was icy as hell. Like, this is.
I feel like we got to find something for him to be mad about.
I know.
I miss it.
Man,
I miss it. I do miss it.
I tell you what, this is how you get me.
I felt like that was missing. I seen
the fire.
Who's gonna pull it back?
Hagrid's aggression.
Oh my god.
Yo, seeing
the
him
passion. The flyer of this half-second, like his half-second heart was inflamed last week.
Let me tell you, because like from even just the innocent army brat that was trying to become a nurse.
Oh right, yeah. When I lost,
brought that up, like.
Well, he didn't lose it already.
Air Force.
He lost it on the institution.
Yeah,
of
when
nursing.
Hagrid, the institution of nursing. when Hagrid doesn't come like, let me say some shit about this shit right now.
No, I was like, I'm the last motherfucker you want to talk about nursing. That's how I led into that shit, because let me go ahead and talk about nursing. Like, that's what happened.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
But I do love it when you get just your fucking emotional opposition is the best part of this show.
This is why
proven last week.
My friends call me the wild card, because they're never certain what's actually going to pop that little rant or trigger or whatever. And I can tell you almost unequivocally, if you're really trying to get me, dude, just accidentally have a show called Cart Narcs playing somewhere in my vicinity.
Karnak?
Cart Narcs. All right, there's this guy. He has a bunch of content that he creates where he basically goes to a shopping center, a grocery store, and he follows people who leave with their buggy, and then will film them and call them a lazy bones when they leave that shit next to the car instead of taking it to the actual cart return.
I love them already.
I hate that guy.
What?
Like, on the surface of it, it's hilarious, right? There's a little bit of funny going on.
I agree with him.
Right, of course, I do too. Here's the problem,
I've taken Lyft passengers that have loaded my car with their groceries and shit.
Yeah.
And then they would like, after they empty their cart, they just fucking push it.
Sure. Yeah, you just let it go off into the aether, like it's going to return itself to the cart.
3 stars. I never want to see you again. 3 stars.
So my
3
thing
stars
is, like,
on Lyft.
at
I never will
first
see
it
you
starts
again.
as being funny, but the more you watch it, it seems like he's literally preying on like disabled and not so great people who would legitimately have a reason not to
do it right. Like the seconds, the time, really.
And then he's just
is
obnoxious.
something to
He's
those
got
people.
magnets he throws on the car, like as people just ignore him, flipping the bird, and they fly off or whatever. He's like throwing these magnets onto the car and shit.
Genius.
He actually came through.
Genius.
He came through Central Texas and
I love him.
had a fucking gun pulled on him in an HEB parking lot in Austin, or Round Rock actually.
HEB.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the nice one.
No, I know, but you don't be fucking with a Texas truck, dude. You can't be out there like doing any kind of thing like that. I mean, especially in a castle state, dude. Come on, dude. Stand your ground state.
But,
Like,
but Castle State, throwing a magnet on a car is not
According to
damaging
whom?
or
According
fucking.
to whom?
Huh?
Because you could literally go, I don't know what this fucking guy was about. I heard him saying some shit. He threw something at my car. I ran over him. Done. We're in Texas, dude. Fucking done.
No, I mean I took an LTC
Go back
class.
to Illinois, son.
No, dude, shut the fuck up. You don't want me to do that either, bitch. You don't want me to do that
If
either,
you're gonna bring
bitch.
if you're gonna bring this bullshit.
Go fucking. Don't even lie, John. You would fucking miss me if I fucking moved back to Illinois.
It'd be a sad time.
You'd be fucking sad. You'd be fucking sad. So don't even fucking play. Don't even act like that's your fucking truth.
I mean,
Don't
if
even
you're gonna
fucking play.
bring your like sentimentality bullshit.
No,
down to
man, I'm
Texas,
just saying, like, I took an LTC class. I'm just saying, like, you're not
Where, though?
posing fucking harm
Where'd you take that class?
in Texas.
Did you tell him you're from Chicago?
Yeah.
You took it? That's why.
I think
And
they
he,
did
they-
a poor
fucking
job.
wild.
she,
Right
no,
there,
let me
yeah.
say,
They did a poor job of educating him.
she was very impressed not only by my shooting score, but my
course.
I see the problem.
also my psychological response to
Right on.
certain situations.
Let me ask y'all a question right quick. How would you feel about hitting up my cousin who's a gunsmith? And like we film some target practice and make sure that I'm the best shot in the group.
I'm down.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'll do it.
roll out and
I'll
fire
bring my
some
Glock.
pellets and shit.
I bring my 9mm.
I'm not allowed to own a gun. My wife
Yeah,
says no.
I've
She just flat out was like, mm-mm.
I took a long time for me to name my gun, but I finally named it
Yeah?
Shaka Khan.
No, hell not. Man.
I need to own a gun
Man.
again. I need to own a legal gun this
How you
time.
gonna be giving it a cute little name like that, Shaka Khan?
Shaka Khan. That's not Cuban.
I said a
Shaka Khan.
Cute.
little
Oh,
name.
cute.
Yeah.
It's nice though.
Is it?
Because you gotta go Shaka when you gotta to fucking put one in the chamber.
Nah, and then you
Shaka.
pull the trigger.
And then when you shoot it, Khan.
That's
Shaka.
hilarious.
Shaka.
I approve
Khan!
of this message.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Hell no.
I would love to go shooting with you. Shaka Khan! Show you what my boo does.
Yeah,
though.
so look forward to that awkward video as we figure out how and when and where to release that shit.
Yeah,
That'll be a lot of fun.
Yo,
We'll bring out Johnny with the
finding
scarf.
Morales. We're finding Morales. Listen. We are putting down the proposal. We're gonna put down our proposals to do our live feed outside of what we do here at the Library Bar. Library Bar is our home spot.
Yeah.
This is where we are. We're gonna be every single Wednesday, but we are opening up the doors to be able to allow other people on those other days that we give to Library
Sure.
Bar for us to give an experiential fucking
To reach out and touch people.
journey. You know what I mean?
Collaborative effort.
We want to feel it all together, and we want to experience it as boys. I think like we don't have that many boys hangs. We have board meetings.
Sure.
We don't have that many boys hangs. You know what I
Sure.
mean? I mean, but John's been coming with me on my Thursday roll. So
Is that your Deep Ellum roll?
yeah.
Yeah, right on.
So this Thursday, I think.
Let's make it happen, Cap.
Yeah, you got to come with. You got to
Sure.
come with us.
That sounds
Actually,
like a good time.
because we're gonna be going to the Royal Lane. They have an open mic actually at 7 p.m. ish to the start of the sign.
9:30.
Last week was
start
different.
time.
Last week was a little bit different, I guess, but it's supposed to be 7 p.m. is the start of the sign up, and they do an open mic thing
Show up around 8:30
at Royal
Right on.
Lane in Dallas. But that is where the Red Tape Comedy Show and the Royal Silent Party will be happening on Friday, August 18th, and our boy Haggard's got to come down and see that. But
Yeah, I gotta
from
take a look at
there,
it, man. See what's
from
happening
there
out
will be the whole Thursday roll.
Oh yeah, sounds like a good time actually.
And just prove even more when we go to the karaoke spot and do our fucking thing. This motherfucker is just gonna get his attention the way he does. This beautiful fuck.
Just
This beautiful, beautiful
We'll
fuck.
just take a bunch of selfies. We're out there. Just take a whole bunch of. Just
I
like
won't have my.
a
I won't
giant
have
arm in
my.
the air. Clack,
Speaking
clack,
of which,
clack, clack.
speaking of which, I'm just because I have the Polaroid camera.
Yeah.
I just want with just a Haggard, just a Haggard. E 3 2 1 ace tres. There we go.
Got
There
it.
we go. Popping this motherfucker.
That thing is so tiny, dude. I have like the full-grown version of that at
I
home.
see
It's
the picture.
pretty cool.
Well, the middle picture is the full-grown picture.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's me and Pilar on New Year's Eve. Actually, B took that picture on her Polaroid.
I'm so concerned because I don't have.
But
a
I
flash
do
on
like
that
this
thing.
little Polaroid goes.
Like
I do like it.
It looks good, dude. I can't wait for this whole wall to be filled up.
Yes. I
gonna be a
do
good
like
time.
it because listen, when we do fill up this wall,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Let's get
Yo,
there.
because I'm here on Tuesdays, the amount of people when they come by the bar and they'll talk, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, these are pictures. People are just staring right up against,
the
just looking at seeing what it is. I mean, these are personal moments, uncandid, undigitized. What are you doing?
I'm gonna slowly watch it expose in front of me right now, as is the way. You just gotta
So
do one
full of
these.
himself.
Yeah.
Is he-
Howdy. This
is
is Jimmy. Jimmy was the one.
Did
who
he
gave
sign
us
up? Did Jimmy sign up?
No.
Jimmy didn't sign up. Jimmy, you need to sign up, Jimmy.
Well, we're actually running out of time.
Yeah, I think we're out of time.
We're at
We
the
all
end of
running
the
out of
show.
time. Jimmy, are you going to be here next Wednesday? Well, that sucks for you. So sorry, Jimmy.
Well, all right, gentlemen. Let's go ahead and let's wind it. Any last thoughts from?
All I got is like keep on rocking in the free world and let's survive this summer heat together, man. That swimming pool's gonna help out, and the AC here at the library bar is gonna help out. But we still got a few months to push through, man.
Absolutely.
Look, I love
I'm here for
summertime.
it.
I'm here.
I
for
appreciate that. And yes, to the summer heat advisory, I want to state my gratitude to Chris for having the AC on top-notch patrol here at the library bar and for not formally whipping me with any of his towels because it is my biggest
Stay
fear.
tuned.
It is my biggest fear. I don't want it. It is friendship is on the line. Go ahead.
Well, all right. Let y'all stay tuned. We got some events planned up for the summertime, and we're gonna hit y'all real quick. We'll be back next Wednesday. Ladies and gentlemen,
go.
on air don't care. I am Blue Label Johnny.
That's right. I'm Shawn K. the Showman. This is Haggard the
Haggard
Plug.
Plug.
That's right. And hopefully we see you not only on Wednesdays here at the library bar, but we'll also see you on Friday, August 18th for the Red Tape Comedy Show and the Royal Silent Party, where On Air Don't Care will be featuring that Friday. Thank you guys. Have a good night. Peace.
Gone.